That's annoying me right now. Oops. That is not a great oops to have. I'm so sorry about this. This is embarrassing. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Whew. Wait, what? You're back. Oh my gosh. They said I was back. Oh wait,
No,
no,
we're not back.
no,
I
we're not
have
back.
the YouTube up.
No, we're not back.
No, we're not back.
No, it's done. It's so why are they saying we're back?
Yeah, it's off.
Wait, or am I just realizing? All right, so I'm just gonna wait for everyone to get back. Um, damn. Du-du-du. So, du-du-du-du-du-du-du. This is damn. I can't believe it. I didn't even realize I did that. Right. Okay. So
Just
we
make a
are
new
back.
intro.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
No,
So
we're not back.
let me let me put this one here. Okay.
No.
Okay. So yes, we are. Okay. So they've moved on from this stream to the other one. Damn it. So let me just get this all set up again so that you can see, so that everyone can,
Okay.
yeah, can join in. Um, right. I think I selected the wrong one.
All right, we got it.
All right. I am such a boomer with this. I'm not gonna
A
lie. I'm
boomer.
actually such a boomer with this. I'm such a boomer with this. Okay, we are back.
We're good.
Uh,
We're good. We're
okay,
good.
I'm
We're
such
good.
a sorry guys. I accidentally turned off the stream on the other one. I am going to let me put out another tweet. Ah, Lord, we were doing well as well. 56 viewers was on that stream, my highest. So, um, uh, so yes, apologies for the little tentacles there. That's completely on my boomer 32-year-old self. I am getting a bit older, too old these days. But thank you for everyone that's here with us. Um, so yeah, Jack.
Got
So
it.
what were we? What were um? Okay, so what were we saying? Right, what was I saying? Recap me.
Just
Recap me. It was doing a timeline. Yes, it was doing a timeline. So I have never seen an abuser. So I will try. I'll try and pick up here. I've never seen an abuser try to break up with their victim before. I mean, I mean, like for someone, like not even once.
right.
Maybe once you can find it, but three three
Yeah.
times, and each and every time the victim uses makeup sex to get back with the abuser. I
Right.
I'm I'm sorry, like going through all those notes. I think I messaged you this as well. I was thinking to my head, why am I covering this? Because it's so clear cut.
I couldn't believe that you started covering it like after, because by the time we got through the verdict, I was like, holy shit, I want to light my computer on fire. Like, I'm done with this. How do I bleach my brain? I am so done. Like, the end, huzzah, rah, rah, rah. And you're like, I'm going to do a documentary. I'm like, ah, fuck that.
Uh, um, I cannot believe I. You know, no, you are absolutely right. Like, covering it after the case and in the with the amount of detail that I've done, I did not. That's what I'm saying. I did not dive into this portion, like the UK case. I actually didn't dive into it. I just read the judgment. I thought that was sufficient. So I did not
Yeah, if you
know.
have regular, reading comprehension, of course, just reading the judgment is sufficient to be like, what the fuck is this?
No, yeah, that was even bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was really bad. But looking into what everyone was arguing, I was like, wait a second, wait. The judge actually sided with this. Like, how
Yeah.
do you side with this? And that's not even me trying to throw shade to the UK system or
I'll
the
throw
the
shade. Fuck them.
but it just it just didn't. I was like, no, no, no. I've looked at this thoroughly. Like it's not adding up. And because I think it was the detox, which is why I contacted the nurse that I did to try and explain what was going through the detox. He was a late contact. You know what I mean? Like that was I had done all my interviews beforehand. But when I saw when I researched, I was like, okay, I need to. No way, because the judge actually said he imagined Amber withholding medical evidence. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you joking right now? But yeah, like looking at all, knowing what you knew, like, are you surprised with the documentaries that's coming out in covering this case?
No.
Why are you saying no? There's been 4. There's been 5, by the way. No, 5. Yeah, NBC, Discovery.
Are you asking if I'm surprised that they're horribly biased in trying to change public perception of the fucking trial? No, I'm not.
People are making. Wow.
The fuck.
Wow, surprise.
There's gonna be more. There's another documentary coming from fucking HBO or some damn place.
You joking?
I'm not joking.
No way. What are they gonna say? Like that she's not a rapist?
Listen, everybody has to stay within the same lines because, you know, contrary to what the Turdians want you to believe about the verdict, if she starts talking a bunch of shit, she's gonna get that thing plastered in her face again with hopefully some sanctions and whatever other legal shit.
Oh, so she's gonna be interviewed for the HBO one?
No, I'm just saying, like, they all have to walk the same line of like what they say or don't say, because you know, if she says anything or whatever, then it's it's already been adjudicated as defamatory. So
yeah, no, 100%. Like I would be surprised if she does speak at all about this. Like I personally think that she should really go into the hole. Yeah, go into the hole.
Like a K-hole?
Everyone super chats that everyone that was super chatting in the previous chat. So what? Wait, what did I miss? What happened? What happened?
Nothing, bro. Bro, sometimes it's my favorite thing in the world that your first language is not English.
Don't embarrass me. That's my stream.
No. It just made it a lot funnier.
I'm joking. No, it's I'll get you. I'm improving daily, so.
Bro, your English is perfect.
So yeah, I was gonna say every one of you that super chatted in the other one that I did not read out, I do apologize. I stupidly boomer moment turned off the stream, but proper boomer moment. But I am removing that little button so that I don't do that anymore ever.
Oh yeah.
First and last time. But yeah, do send your super chats. I will read them. I do still have them that I can read. I can't show them onto the screen, but I will try reading it now. Miles Danny, thank you so much for giving $4.99. I really do appreciate you. He or she, don't know your gender, says thank you both for all your hard work. No, I thank Jax for all the hard work, because the reason why I've been very neutral in how I speak is because I knew so much of the foundation of this case because of what she was filling me in with. So Jax deserves all the thanks. I am literally I'm one of those guys that came to the party at 2:00 and the party is going to finish at 3. Like, or probably I finished already. Like, there's no one here. I literally came so late to this party. So honestly,
I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, but
it worked out because so many of us like are so tired. We're so tired It was kind of nice, like seeing how the way that everything wound up unfolding of it, like not actually stopping and actually kind of fucking brewing up into this big bonfire for no fucking reason. And having like new people to go on with it after the rest of us were like, oh, what the fuck? Why? Was is helpful. Like it allows me to sort of like bow out and you're doing a wonderful job and I'm happy to help you. And I don't need to fucking be the one that's sitting here all the time talking about the same shit from 10 years ago. Literally. Fuck.
Yeah, because honestly, like looking through all of this, like the depositions, all of them, it's never been so conclusive, and I am surprised. I think when Andrea explained that it was the amicus that made these documents available, I was like, wait, why? Why? Because this is the thing. All of this could have disappeared. Like when the appeal was settled and all of that, it could have disappeared and just went away and no one would know about it. But they actually motioned to the Court of Appeals and said, look, you got to make these documents available. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So when Andrea explained that, I was just like, yeah, that's why you see the documents, because it's now court mandated that it's going to be public knowledge. And I'm like, oh dear God. So now you have you now have the medical X-ray.
Yeah, oh.
Let me get a picture of it. Let me get a picture.
I think a lot of people here know this, but like, you know that my family is full of fucking doctors, right? Like my brother used to be on Twitter. My brother's an anesthesiologist, a neuroanesthesiologist, used to be on Twitter, like debunking all of her shit with us. When I saw this thing, I fucking fell out laughing. This is her medical. It's like out of Grey's Anatomy.
It's not even, that's giving her too much credit. It's kind of a children's book. I need to find it. Oh, well, I'm so disorganized. Lord, where is it? Lord, where did I save it? Damn it. I'm trying to find it. Damn, I'm so disorganized. But no. Seeing that. Yes, there we go. There we go. 1 second. Ooh. Right. Let's go to it.
I fucking can't.
Let's go to it. I'm not sure if you can see it.
You said Grey's Anatomy was a bad show.
Oh, I'm a doctor. Here's proof. This is my last patient's. I even joked about it. I don't think you can see it, but my viewers can. Let me try and share it with you so that you can see what I'm talking about.
This is so funny. Grey's Anatomy is a real medical textbook. It's not just the name of a show.
I feel embarrassed right now. Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a screen.
Oh my God.
You see it?
Of course I see it. Fuck.
Oh, my doctor, he has proved it's my last patient. I still can't. I have never seen. Look. I cannot, for the life of me, believe for 1 second that someone could actually put that in as an exhibit and say this was. So, I want to be fair. Do you know anything about ENTs and how they work? Like, I feel like that should come with something. It can't be on.
I'm not a physician, so but I know that that's a fucking textbook image.
Let me. I know. The super chat that was sent in the other stream. Another one sent over. $6.99. JH, I think you're still here, so I will read it out. Thank you so much for supporting that. I'll read it out now. BR, I'm not sure who BR. Oh, Brian Rodnick. I'm guessing it's Brian Rodnick. Gave her a case by leaking those texts.
Yeah,
They
dude.
could have, they could have easily proven the hoax and failed. Yes, without a
dude.
shadow of a doubt.
Like, seriously, I mean, a bunch of people are already mad at me. More people are gonna be mad at me. I don't give a shit because the truth is the truth. You can fucking be mad at me all you want. Fuck Brown Rudnick. Literally, fuck them. You're gonna find out, and fuck them.
You're gonna find out.
I don't give a shit. I do not fucking care.
Can you
You can say whatever the fuck you want and try to defend those people by what you saw on TV and whatever. Seriously, fuck that law firm.
Can you elaborate a bit more on what you know about this? Can you say anything? Like, why do you feel so strongly about this? What have you like? Why? Why?
Let me think about how I want to approach that. Oh, we gonna stir shit now.
Stir the pot.
shit's gonna hit the fan now. Well, listen. Yesterday, one of the skid marks asked me, or said, somebody go on the stream and ask Jax what's Waldman's problem with Ben and Camille and Brown Rudnick. Well, it's not really that. It's his problem. It's a little bit his problem with them, but it's more so his problem with what they did to Johnny. And so I laid it out pretty clearly, concisely of leaked texts, leaked documents, overbilling. And what was the last thing that I said? I don't even fucking remember. Oh, the Elon shit. Having a conflict of interest with Elon. Now, a bunch of people, with law degrees, as much as I appreciate them and what they've done throughout the case and stuff, want to run around and say that Elon was not a conflict of interest. Well, listen, everything is not on the table yet, right? So let's... There's somebody who feels extremely... There are actually several people who feel extremely strongly that there was a conflict of interest with Elon within Brown Rudnick. So I have to go with the information from the people that feel that way because they're closer than anybody else.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they represent him as well in his lawsuits, don't they?
Excuse me?
If I'm not mistaken, Brown Rudnick represents Elon in his lawsuits as well.
From at least 2018, yeah.
So going.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat that are getting it. Josh Richmond said things were very tense behind the scenes in the first few weeks with the TV lawyers. Yes, totally, 100%. Brown Rudnick didn't seem to try very hard to help Adam. That's absolutely 100% correct. If you've looked back through my tweets and Adam's tweets, especially around the time when we were fighting with Nick Wallace over his book, I make a tweet that it makes it very obvious that Adam was thrown under the bus, served up to be removed from the case by Brown Rudnick. Amber's team made it easy for them. They just, didn't do what they needed to do to have Adam stay on the case, due to some evidence, that he released that they said was confidential, which was not, which Amber's team said was confidential, which was not. And, Ben and them didn't even, really go to bat for him. Yeah. There's still so much we don't know. That is correct. What else did I see up here?
Yeah.
I thought Waldman released the text. That's not correct. Well, it depends on what text you're talking about. But Johnny's 70,000 texts that include the Honda Civic, the witch trial, all that shit that the skid marks love to hang on to now, that was all leaked.
I love it how you keep saying you keep dropping it.
That was all leaked to NGN by Brown Rudnick during the Sun trial. So no, that was not Adam. What is Jax's Twitter? My Twitter is Rogue Film Jax.
I'm trying to keep up with everyone here. The chats are coming in.
Brown Rudnick played lightly with Whitney and the Grifters. Yes, absolutely. They also did not get Jennifer Howell properly in, which is a bunch of fucking bullshit. So Elon was a puppet
Yes.
master behind the scenes. Yes,
Yeah.
I believe
So
so.
Elon, yes, yeah. Over 70. Yeah. So Flame Red over 70,000 Texas. I thought was that was the UK.
Brown
No,
Rudnick
no,
was the
no.
UK law firm, was the law firm for the UK until that happened, and then they were
Yeah.
fired, and
And then
Sherborne
Sherborne came
and
in. Yeah.
Shillings was brought in.
A lot of people don't actually know about that change.
Correct? Yeah.
A lot of people don't know
No,
about
they
that
don't know about
change.
the
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
Um. So
And that goes to the overbilling because Brown Rudnick was fired, but then Camille still showed up at the trial. Y'all can fight me about it, but she had no business being there. Okay? Your company got fired. If my company got fired, I wouldn't still show up to set the next day because I'm homies with an actor. Like, okay, it's like it's improper.
the the only thing that I noticed that was a bit strange was I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it his name right. Adair something that was Amber's hairdresser for December 15th.
A deer, yeah.
Adair butchered the name, but
That's fine. It's not really like a well-known person.
yeah, but he was doing Amber's hair, like so
Yeah.
you could see if there was actual pus.
Oh, yeah.
You could see that, but there was no subpoena to have him come in and testify. Like they just went with Melanie, and I'm like, Melanie could nuke your case. Are you sure you want to go with her? What came out was fortunate, so to speak, but there was no subpoena for Adair. They only went for Melanie. So,
Right.
what do you make of that? Like, am I like? That's where my deducing started in with trying to be like, okay, this is a bit weird.
I think there were a lot of missteps. If you really want to ask, if you really want to know, I mean, there were just a lot of missteps. The whole, I think the biggest red flag and like red alert blaring in your face alarm of the whole thing is that they pulled like 4 different subpoenas for Elon and made absolutely no attempt whatsoever to actually serve him. It was like for show,
Yeah.
like pomp and circumstance. Oh, we'll go ahead, we'll pull these, and I remember talking to Adam through the situation, through that time of like what's gonna, like I would seriously remember talking with Adam like, okay, we know Elon is gonna host Saturday Night Live. Is there like are they gonna try to get a what? And he was like, no, I don't think so. Like, bro,
Really?
so you gotta, if you don't think that there's some puppetry going on, and I have said this before, I have tweeted this, I have fucking said this shit 100 times. The audio tapes came out. The very first audio tapes went to the Daily Mail and Brian's YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I think the end of January, early February 2020.
Yeah.
Right in there. 3 days later, Johnny's shit was leaked to NGN.
Right.
Okay.
I did.
Don't tell me that shit was an accident.
That one I actually did.
I would never. I tweeted it. I thought nobody seems to like grab on to this nugget of information that I think is like ultimately important. 3 days after the very first, I was not punching you, I was hitting you, blah blah blah. The first fucking bombshell audio tape, Johnny's fucking shit was leaked to NGN. Don't tell me that shit was an accident.
Yeah. Nah. No. I mean, it's far too. I at least allow a few days to go by. Like, like a week or two, so that you can. But 3.
So what is it that happened? Right? You could like sort of imagine. This is pure conjecture, okay? But okay, Elon has gotten in at like the upper echelon of Brown Rudnick. Amber's losing her shit because obviously this tape just came out. It looks ass for her. She's admitting to fucking beating him, right? And so you got to imagine she's yelling at Elon, do something. Boom.
Yeah. I still can't get over it because I'm watching. The only kind of picture that I could paint of what could have happened behind the scenes is how Alex Jones Texas were leaked to the other side.
Oh yeah.
that was a very clear picture, but that one, I still don't know how to take it, because that could have been an easily accidental play. But I do feel like there was emotionality with the victims that was being, that was, so there could have been foul play as well. But I do think that was a bit more accidental. But looking at that case and seeing at the mechanics of how that happened, I'm like, this one has to be 10 times worse, because this is nowhere near anything like. At least looking outside in without knowing any information, I was like, no. If you were to leak Texas, quote unquote leak, allegedly, I don't want to say it. This could be one of the it could have been done like how it was done with the Alex Jones case, like but it wouldn't have been a whoopsie. I just sent this entire folder by accident, just press this folder. I think it was a lot more like, here's a USB, and then they were like, oh, we sent it, no one knows about it at all. That doesn't make sense to me. At least the Alex Jones one happened during trial, like, during the as they were actually transferring over. I'm not sure if I'm making sense there. But
yeah, I got you. I'm following.
Yeah, let me read out some super chats, because there's quite a bit, and I really do appreciate you. You guys are based. You guys are amazing. Dana Sutton, I appreciate you for this $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm so sick of sick of them saying that the verdict doesn't stand. I'm so sick of them saying that the verdict doesn't.
I mean, not like they just do it because they know it bothers people. Like it's like half their fucking game.
It's the stupidest argument I've heard. Like, in what realm can I'm sorry. I'm sick of it as well. I'm tired of going through it. I think I'm gonna do it in part 3. But yeah, I did ask in regards to the verdict and if it stands or not, this and that, and see what they say. But I'm actually so tired of the mechanics of the mental gymnastics that they're trying to pull with something that is already hard to understand, which is the law. I'm like, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. Key, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, did you see that weird Gen V reference about? Oh no, I did not. What reference is this? Could you please like I did not. I missed that. Have you seen Gen V? It's part of the Boys franchise. Okay. Well, I did not see the reference, but I'll be very happy. So I don't know what you mean, if that makes sense. But follow up with that. Let me know. Let me know what you're referring to in the chat. I'm going to read out the other chats here. Welcome to the chat, Sophie. Ali Richardson says, I went to an ENT in 2016. They will write down the diagnosis you asked for, so insurance will cover the cost. I'm not saying all ENTs, but definitely some. So what was her diagnosis that she couldn't produce into evidence then, since she had something? Was it cocaine?
Probably.
Did it have cocaine?
Drug-induced septum collapse. I don't fucking know, bro.
I feel like they didn't defend Adam in the counterclaim, like he was thrown on the bus. Of course,
they didn't. I finish and then I'm gonna do something.
No.
Go ahead.
Nah. Go on.
Finish reading the chats and then I'm gonna. Do something.
What's Jack's Twitter? Rogue Film Jax is on your screen. Rogue Film. My accent is
Rogue Film Jax.
Thank you so much. See, I need to get an American voice filter, so that I can sound like, hey, Artie, how you guys doing, folks? I don't know. I can't do voices.
How y'all doing? Get yourself a southern drawl.
Mary Lee says, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your coffee. She says, still behind you, Jax. I'm patient. I stated for months now that I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop, and it's dangling now. Yeah. Well, Jax knows where my loyalties lie. Like I think before I'm not sure if I have the right memory here, so do correct me, but I'm not sure if I messaged you around um May 21st incident, and I was like, they should have pressed more on this, and this was I
Yeah,
believe a
yeah.
few weeks before you released what you were first saying. I was like, nah, I'm looking through this from what they had from what Shillings brought out in the UK case. Why did they not at least introduce some of this in? Um, and and you were just going, oh, you're like, I'm pissed off with, I'm pissed off with. You were just going, you were just
Dude, I mean, a lot of, you know what? I'll just say a lot of people, after I started talking about the fuckery of Brown Rudnick, they went to rewatch one of the videos I did with Brian that's called Hoax Demolition.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
long. It's like 2.5 hours long. But then they were like, "Oh shit. Brown Rudnick fucked up." Yeah, they did. And in that video we say like about 10 times there's so much more beneath the surface, like this been known. It's not new. We say, like 1,000 times I think we say this is just the tip of the iceberg
Yeah.
type thing, like laying these fucking breadcrumbs, to lead to where we're getting to now, finally, over a year later, about it and them and what went on.
I do have a question before I go on to the next super chat. Um,
Yeah.
it's the it's a I can see why people are a bit unsure why
Yeah.
this discourse is being having now, because I do look at it, and I'm trying to look at it in the grand scheme of things. Like, was Amber Heard that easy to cross and just destroy?
Yes.
Or you didn't even let me finish. There was an following. But was she that easy to destroy, or were Brown Rodnick really trying to win the case? Because I do look at it, and I'm looking back, and I'm like, the way that Camille actually asked those questions, even yes, she was doing her job. I get that, but there's a part of me that's like thinking in my head, you, you didn't have to be that good. You didn't have to be, but that's
Yeah.
me. I don't know if
I
that's
mean,
me simping though. I don't know if that's me
so just for a little technical thing, do you want to pull this page off the share screen so that we're not small in the corner?
uh, oh, sure.
We're still sharing evidence when
Oh,
we're just talking like normal
sorry.
people.
Sorry. No,
I
no,
just
we were
realized I'm
talking.
like, oh, we're just talking next to this
We were
piece of
just
paper
talking.
for the last 20 minutes. So people have definitely said that, like, I have heard it stated that Brown Rudnick did everything they could to lose this case. I think Amber was her own worst enemy, to be honest. I think, well, I tweeted this before. There is in existence a very large document that Adam made
Oh wow.
that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
every single allegation and every single piece of evidence that exists against it, and it's a big document, um and that there's so much of that was not used, and
Yeah.
obviously, of course, in there is the May 21st and the hoaxing, the main hoaxing, and all that stuff. Is there's also the the Rolling Stones picture, where it's the one picture then the other one, whatever the provenance of the Ian McLaughlin
Yeah.
photo is, like, deep, right? Because it's the settings on the camera weren't correct, like weren't set for like date and time and whatever. Who does that unless you're a professional photographer? You just want to take pictures, right?
Yeah.
But the provenance because that's what Amber tried to say. Well, it says April, whatever. And I'm saying, okay, no. Like, there's so much information about the date and time that photo was taken based on that gentleman's traveling, and the shoot schedule of the thing, whatever. Anyways, there's just a lot of shit that wasn't used, and it's fucking annoying, bro. It's goddamn. I would be sitting watching the trial during those back weeks and just like screaming at the fucking TV because evidence is fucking missing, guy. And like, yeah, people are gonna say, oh well, there was only so much time or whatever. Team Depp had a fuckload of time at the end. It was her team that was out of time.
Yeah, and there was a lot. I must ask you now because it just popped into my head. There was a lot of questions from lawyers that were saying if Depp is suing her in the US and it's her directly, why would he continue on with NGN? Now with this kind of hindsight approach and what you have communicated with me, she hasn't shared anything. I just thought I put it out there. I don't know anything, by the way. She's really tight-lipped about this. But in terms of share, as in when I go and present the, like, let's say 21st of May, or because I presented loads of incidents, she will share a lot. Like, based on your knowledge of this, let me ask you like this. Do you think this is why Johnny was pursuing the NGN case more, because because Shillings were not influenced in any way? Or do you just feel like it was, let's have a record of both cases so that you can see for yourself what's really going on?
No, there was never supposed to be a case in Virginia. They were gonna win in England and drop the case here.
Oh. So
England came first. That happened in 2018. When that article came out and the lawsuit was filed and all that. And then Amber's op-ed came at the end of the year. And then the lawsuit was filed on March 1st of 2019 against Amber, and the Washington Post article. But the England one came first. It was just about like waiting for some shoe to drop where they could sue somebody and get Johnny's evidence out. That's all that was happening. So, okay, here comes the fucking sun. We're going to go kick their ass and get out of this mess. Obviously, that's not what happened.
Right. Oh, so it wasn't a deliberate plan to, okay, let's just go for two. Let's just go for broke.
No.
It just so happened that the Virginia
it's just the way that it worked out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they did. So they were. So it would be right for me. So I would be correct in saying that they were very lucky, or fortunate, I should say, that Virginia actually let it go on because they were not banking on that.
I don't think it's lucky. I think that they had a solid case and the judge saw it and that's it. The statements are clear and whatever. I don't think there was ever any fear that the case was going to be dismissed. It was that, they had every expectation to fucking whoop the Sun's ass in London with obviously all of Johnny's evidence,
right,
and win, and then be like, fuck this, we're out, we're done, we won, the end, like moving on with life and dropping this other shit because he needs it, right? This expense and this whatever, and then obviously the shit hit the fan and it's a whole new fucking ball game.
Right. Okay, understood. Right. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense because of course, when the NGN victory when the NGN victory dropped, you're like, oh shit! Like, how do you? Yes, and every time I keep looking back on the evidence, I'm like, how? I still wonder to this day how NGN won this one, but yet they have a track record of losing cases. Like, they have a track. They're not really, like, they don't win a lot of cases. Like, usually when you sue a newspaper in the UK, you have something really solid. Like, you have something really solid. Like look at, for example, the Harry and Meghan thing. Like, with the whole hacking thing, when that happened, they proved that in court. They were like, no, we were hacked, and the paper even came out and issued a statement saying, yeah, we're sorry about that. So
Right.
you don't just go and take a paper. That's basically my point. Basically, um, let let me just read out another super chat here from Key, $2. Thank you so much. Do you see another lawsuit in the future?
I don't think so.
I believe that's for you. And Key also, so there's no other lawsuits. Everything is done now. You believe everything is?
I
You
mean,
would be
as far as I'm
surprised.
aware of, yeah, it's also not. It wouldn't be my place to like announce
Oh,
a loss. You know, I mean, but no, not that I'm aware of. But I also would not be the one to tell you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Key says, will bombshells drop in the following weeks? This one is firmly for you.
I don't know.
Eyes on you on this one.
Or I don't know. I have no fucking timeline of events.
Put it this way. Every one of us is in the dark. I actually don't know either. I actually don't know. I'm literally just put on a stream because I wanted to talk about this doc, and I wanted to ask a lot of these questions that I was going to ask in the documentary to try and build an idea of what happened on May 21st, because you have that text from Kevin
Murphy?
no Kevin huh?
Kevin Murphy?
That's the one. That's I forgot his last name. I had Kevin Samuels in my head. I don't know why, but from Kevin Murphy. Like you had you showed that on your stream, so I wanted to ask questions around that because
Oh, yeah, sure.
I've got to ask, why was Kevin Murphy not in this lawsuit but in the UK? Can we please talk about this for 1 second? Because this guy is mentioned. Like
My man.
I'm
You are on top of it.
I'm trying.
One of the most important witnesses in the whole fucking shebang. Why, where are you?
She was. You look at the closing submissions, right?
Yep.
There are texts from Amber to him on the same day. Why would you have such a witness who is receiving messages? It would have been. The thing about hearsay is, it's one thing for a party to say something to someone else that is not a witness or anything like that, and then you can't bring it into court. It's another thing for a witness to a party saying these things. Like, this is something that is just direct and just.
Not only that, but it's just like a direct intervener in the fucking shitstorm of their life. This man would be on the floor cutting candle wax out of rugs because she had thrown lit candles across the room at Johnny. Like, this guy, I think one of the most important witnesses in the whole fucking story was not called, and along with him, Trinity Esparza. Why? Why were they not called in Virginia?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Like because your stream was.
I wish I knew.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew, because seeing that text that he sent to.
I'll just tell you this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No.
I'll tell you this.
Do your thing.
In London, when Adam was in charge, you got Kevin Murphy, Trinity Esparza, Hilda, Samantha McMillan.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, let's move on. When Adam was in charge, you got important people on the stand.
Yeah, people that oh my gosh. Like yes, because 20 years past, I keep forgetting it. She actually saw the dog poop.
Yeah, and she also she and Samantha also both saw Amber at Johnny's house on the 24th of May with not a goddamn thing wrong with her.
Yes. Anyway.
Yep.
So when I'm I get this case triggers me a lot because every time I it does because
You fuck.
I've lived it for quite a bit, So when I'm looking back in the evidence, my memory goes back to my ex for some reason, and I have to try and like orient and like try and be like, no, no, no,
I
come back
understand. No,
here.
for sure, for sure. Yep.
So sorry if you're seeing those pauses, and I'm literally just trying to recollect my thoughts and like try and be like, okay, let's stay on. But what I was going to say was, let's be good. Okay, what I was going to say was in regards to the UK case, in regards because it's one thing having some witnesses did not testified in the UK but not in the US. That's all well and good. And then there were witnesses that testified in both, and it was Ben King and and Kipper, I believe. Ben King and Kipper, and these two. It came out in Kipper's deposition that he saw his finger cut off, but I did have this question: did Ben King ever see or hear anything from Johnny in regards to his finger? Because I didn't read that anywhere. Like, did he actually hear anything?
I don't think so.
So, all right. No, I'm putting it all together because the reason why I asked that question is because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it's one of those ones where I looked through all of this, and I'm like, oh wow, he really is an unbiased witness in the sense that he did not actually hear or see any.
Yeah, he really didn't know.
He really didn't know anything.
He was being super honest, like, I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna here's the fingertip in the fucking trash can or whatever it was.
So, but he did know about London. He did know about London, and there were pictures that I saw that I couldn't place for an instant.
Like the smashed wine glass or whatever.
Yes, there was picture
in London.
On the
with wine on the wall and shit. Yeah,
but I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure where to place that. Was that for like
London?
That was London. So that's not for her birthday event. So why?
Not if it's coming from Ben King.
No, not coming from Ben King.
No,
the exhibit is from Amber because she submitted it for the US case.
Then I'm not sure exactly which one you're referring to.
This is what I'm saying. There was zero direction. She just.
I see. She's like, here's a fucking picture.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
She just submitted it. There was no. Like, she didn't even present it in court. This is what I'm trying to say. Why would you have this wine spill on the wall and you don't even use it? That's what doesn't make sense to me. That's what doesn't make...
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's like the other thing of like, oh, these are two totally different pictures. Bitch, shut up.
Let me continue reading out this chat, and then I have a bit more questions for you. Wasn't Amber trying to reach out to Johnny to say happy birthday in 2018? Ali Richardson,
I believe, yes. something like that.
Yeah, Christian Carino deposition reviewed that. Oh my God, I cannot.
Which would have been around the time that he filed to sue the fucking son, by the way.
Yes, which is so psychotic
ludicrous.
In so
fucking
many
psycho.
ways. Because
totally psycho, dude.
It's psychotic because I know for a fact that she is the one that reached out to Dan Wooten. You can't change my mind on this. Dan said it himself.
Oh, 100%.
Dan said it himself. You can't change my mind on this. I don't care what anyone says. She did it. It was her. That's why the Sun article even exists. They wouldn't write that without her reaching out.
So, well, the two of them admitted trying to go to talk to J.K. Rowling and be like, Johnny's an asshole, whatever. And J.K. Rowling was like, get the fuck out of here.
Everyone, you crazy.
Fuck.
Deanna Gress says, we are struggling because we love Camille and Ben. There are figures in JD's victory, but there is no way this case should have been lost anyway.
Okay.
Go on.
I totally get that. I totally get it because I know what they look like publicly, right? And that has been very carefully manicured purposely, to arrive at this point where now essentially trying to reroute the situation, and they have steadily cemented themselves as these heroic figures in his life. I'm gonna read something.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So I originally I have this set aside as a tweet.
Oh, okay.
It's meant to be a thread of tweets. And maybe I'll still put it out after this. I've been holding this
Oh.
for
Okay.
a minute.
Let me know so I can try and share it here. If do you want me to share it or no? All right.
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
okay.
gonna I'm
Just
just
read it
gonna
out.
I'm gonna read it, and then maybe I'll tweet it later.
Sure.
We'll see. We're gonna
It's gonna be magical,
we're gonna
folks.
we're gonna stir the pot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I see your super chats, and I will get to them. Thank you so much for the super chats, by the way. But yeah, Jax, over to you.
Okay. I think that this will. It's not going to explain everything, but I think it will give you a really solid foundation to understand what happened. Okay. So this is gonna be a lot of background. This is background on the whole Johnny Adam Brown Rudnick relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So Adam had dinner with Johnny like in October of 2016, and then just days later, Johnny's business managers filed a suit to take his homes for a loan they claimed they gave him. Right? Everybody remembers this. You might not, Heinz. But,
No, I'm really talk about this one.
this goes very, very early. This is 2016.
Yeah.
This goes into the Mandel case and all that stuff. So these are like the beginning lawsuits. So this is October 2016, just a little bit after the divorce stuff starts. They filed a suit to take Johnny's homes for a loan that they claim they gave him. Adam stopped Joel Mandel in his tracks from taking Johnny's house, then caught and documented Mandel's frauds, and also realized Mandel had been working closely with Jake Bloom in malfeasance. Adam hired his best man, Ben Chu, at Manat to be local counsel in California in the real estate case. Okay. When Adam says his best man, it's not some like colloquial term. Adam and Ben were fucking besties. Like Ben literally was Adam's best man at his wedding. Okay. Then Adam found an obscure California law that said lawyers have to have written contracts in California to charge contingency fees or else had to give all the money back. Mandel and Jake Bloom were both lawyers. This, separate from any fraud claims, was a $70 million issue. Despite being handed an unlosable case, Manat overbilled and then screwed Johnny over on the eve of the filing of the trial that Adam had wrote by claiming that Manat secretly represented the opponent, Jake Bloom himself. There was a 1-hour bill created from the previous months. Ben Chu left Manat and joined Brown Rudnick, where Adam hired them as local counsel. Unbeknownst to Adam and Johnny, Brown Rudnick secretly represented Elon Musk. It soon became clear that Musk was a key witness in the case, who had been with Amber in the days before and after her central May 21st facial injury claim. Okay, this is why people try to say, oh, Elon would have just been a distraction, this, that, and the other thing. He's a fucking witness, bro. Brian and I broke it down. She's fucking texting this guy in the elevator while she's bitching about, whatever other shit at the same time to somebody else. And she's walking around from Amanda de Cadenet's party with a ponytail, and there's nothing on her face. Okay? She saw Elon. So he's a witness to whether or not she had some dumb shit on her face. Okay? Both Musk and Amber publicly lied about it, but Adam found witnesses and texts that showed otherwise. Yet because of conflict, Brown Rudnick refused to subpoena or go after Musk in any way, forcing Johnny to hire still more lawyers and incur more expense. Musk skated and was never called. Adam insisted from the start that all the information in the case be public. Amber fought and lost this issue. Only medical and bank records, diaries, and personal identifiers were protected as confidential. Adam then began releasing the undeniable, unprotected evidence to the media, social media, and internet journalists. The evidence was so clear and there was so much of it, it turned the public opinion immediately and broke the media's false narrative. For unknown reasons, Brown Rudnick sought to withdraw from the UK case over Adams' release of the audio tapes. And Brown Rudnick, days later, quote, accidentally disclosed 70,000 texts to The Sun. Okay? Johnny and Adam immediately fired Brown Rudnick from working on the UK case and replaced them with Schillings. Adam continued to complain about overbilling and Musk's conflict of interest. Brown Rudnick then sought an avenue successfully to get Adam removed from the case. It was easy because Adam drove Amber and her legal team crazy with his constant use of evidence to demolish her false narrative. Team Amber was constantly trying to get Adam removed from the case with wild filings about how he controlled internet bots or was somehow working with Russia to attack and make Amber seem unpopular and dishonest. Listen up. I know a lot of you have been here a long time, and you know the level of conspiracies that have happened throughout this case. But if you don't, you best start believing in ghost stories. Okay. Rocky Brooks, everyone remembers from the City of Lies set, okay? Rocky Brooks sued Johnny. And at Johnny's deposition, Rocky's lawyer said to Adam that they were working for Amber and wanted to work for Johnny and demanded money. Adam said no and demanded it be litigated. Brown Rudnick insisted on settling an unlosable case yet again, just as they insisted on settling Mandel and Bloom on the eve of the trials. And once Adam was removed from the Amber case, Brown Rudnick could do whatever the fuck they wanted. Ben Chu said Nick Wallace's terrible book that lies constantly about the facts regarding their client is a great book because it promotes them. Ben Camille says the Netflix documentary is great because it promotes her. And the point is just as follows. Justice is all about facts. It's not about lawyers. And when the lawyers start changing the facts, even after victory, justice for the client suffers. Johnny won. And he didn't win because of the lawyers or even because of Adam. He won because he had the truth on his side and the facts to back that truth up.
Facts on facts, as they would say in Atlanta. Racks on racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. No, I'm joking. No, everything that you said is true, because if this case was a gray in any way, he would have lost because of their antics. Everything that you said, now it makes sense. Now it actually makes sense, because remember when I messaged you the other day, what I tweeted, and then you were like, you're like, how, like how did you figure that out? Now it makes sense.
Yeah. Because I was like, whoa. I'm like, hold on, what I didn't tweet this, right? I'm like, I know I didn't tweet this. And I'm like, how do you know that? And you're like, deductive reasoning. I'm like, that's impressive. And you were like, I was right? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Holy shit.
Guessing. I was just guessing when I tweeted that. I did not have a clue, but I was like, I did not even look. I can't see the evidence from that case, obviously, because it
was about the did Brown Rudnick make him settle the Bloom case or the Mandel case? You said that was what you were like, oh, like I bet something, and they made him and I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
this is true, but how do you know that?
Yeah, because I don't know, man. I don't know. I always feel like the case was, 600 million going missing. You don't settle you would you have your accountant ready, and this guy is not even any accountant. He's actually well known. So so it's not like like I just couldn't shake the thought in my head. So when I made that tweet and was like, no, it's as simple as this, and then this happened, saying, hey, we need to settle. So it was settled. I was so surprised, but now I get it. Now I get why you were like, what the how did you?
Right.
No,
It's
but
like
like
so all this shit. It's like so many pieces, and I'm like, whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
I
Like because to me, I'm like, there's no way you would like you don't know that unless I told you that. So who
yes.
told you that?
Yeah, but like
That was awesome.
yeah, no, I really appreciate you sharing that. I hope you do tweet. God, I can't believe you just said that. Oh, what a
I have been had that waiting for as a big tweet for a minute, like as a
I-
thread for a minute.
that's insane, and it's not even out of the realm of possibility because at least I did not know about the Rocky Brooks thing. I did not actually know
That
about
one's
that.
pretty special,
I
right?
actually
This motherfucker.
this is my own error. I actually thought he was represented by another law firm, likely the one that was representing his music stuff. So I thought that was I didn't know Brian Ronick was part of that lawsuit being settled because
Well, they wound up they took everything over, right? Once Adam gets booted out of the picture, they took over all the lawsuits, and they're like, settle this and mail this shit in Virginia and get rid of this thing. Who needs Rocky Brooks, bro? Come on, man.
yeah, because like
After
that,
that shit, after you got lawyers saying we're working for your fucking mortal enemy, you better pay up. What?
yeah,
I mean, that's not even the craziest shit that's happened in the last 7 years.
no,
No, I'm just saying, like, if people are aware of the levels of conspiracy that really did happen, like, none of this is surprising, and there's crazier shit than that has happened.
God, I'm still trying to reel my head on this one because I will get back to this. Let me just read the super chats and collect my thoughts because the Brooks case, I want to talk about that a bit. Key says, do you think the UK case will ever be reopened? Thank you for the $2 super chat. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. You've been a great contributor. I appreciate you. So yeah, over to you, Jax. I don't know.
I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know.
That is the good thing about the UK. Like nothing is ever final, so you can
Yeah.
always seek it. So the judge did say no, so that creates another avenue,
Yeah.
to chase it up. It's not like the US where you have a right, but it runs out. You know what I mean? There's a time limit
Right.
to it and everything. So it's not like that. But it could be reopened. We don't know. It could be tossed aside. We don't know. It should be because of everything that's coming out. Because I'm looking. I don't care what anyone says. If that judge had access to the notes and he was reading from the notes to make the judgment that Depp imagined the medicine being held back. What stopped him from just reading the 20th? This is literally the next day, by the way. Just reading where Depp literally said, I sent her away. Literally. But he wrote in his judgment saying that Amber continued to serve him anyway, continued to administer medicine, etc. So he doesn't believe that any of this. I'm like, bro, that was just one day.
Yeah,
dude. One day. Like that was one morning. One morning.
That thing is a fucking abomination.
Literally.
It's embarrassing to call that the justice system. But hang on one second. I need to run outside for 1 minute.
No worries.
I'll be right back. Okay.
I'll continue reading. I'll continue reading the chats here.
For sure. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No worries. Take your time. Apologies for this. I'm still trying to get used to this whole system. So yeah. Jax. No, this. It's your boy here. No, it's not Rogue Film Jacks. Uh oh. But yeah, let me just read this out. It's not Rogue Film Jacks. Amber is not. It's not psychotic. She's deliberate. She got Dan Wynn for his reach. And he had power of the modest legal team behind him. Yes, of course. Um. I No, I do think she is psychotic. I do. I think when you are psychotic, your actions are deliberate. It's just you're not in control. So it's still deliberate. No, you are in control. I don't know. Pathology is different. I'm not giving medical advice. I just thought I'd point that out. I'm not giving any medical advice or anything like that. But also, we are. Also, I just to let you guys know, I'm just reading out the normal chats now. In regards to the super chats, I will read them out when Jax returns so that she can answer your questions directly. So do send your super chats, and do keep sending your super chats over. I do appreciate you, and I will get the hang of this. I've literally just managed to finally work out the interface and how it works. So yeah, I yeah, but it's a lot better than what I was offering before. I'll say that. I'm more happy with this one. Anyway, Random Girl says, oops. Her telling him love me back repeatedly in that audio gives me the chills. Yes, it does. And people defending it as well, saying things like saying things like, "Oh, how do you know he means that?" And I just keep thinking in my head, if a girl was to say this, if a woman was to actually say, don't force it on your own time, we wouldn't be having this discussion. I think that's very clear. We would not be having this discussion. But for some reason, when it's him, it's, oh, we must look at this a bit more critically. Like it's clear that he did not mean it like that. It upsets me. I just have to say that. It does upset me. And anyway, let me continue on, and let me read this. When Ben Chu said Nick Waller's book was good, it had me very curious about Ben Chu. I see that a bit differently, and this is a bit different to Jax, but it's only because I have done a bit of PR when I was a DJ. I done it for one of the clubs I was DJing at, and I do know you got to always appear neutral and you always got to be in a good light. So I do see it like that. They were on TV, so I do think in my head that could also be the case. That it could be that he was just saying that because he just had to get through the interview. I don't know. Personally, I based on what I know now, I would be an idiot to think that. But because of my media experience, I'm like, but then again, it could be true. But then again, I will feel stupid, So I can't win either way. But I just thought I just disclaimed that part. But I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't read too much. No, I was just.
Ben's comment about it's a great book was serious or not? We still talking about that?
No. I was just saying, like, I wouldn't. I personally didn't read too much into it. Like, I just saw it as it could have been a PR message. Like, they gotta come across as neutral. Just so that they get through the interview and this and that. But me personally, I have
excuse for Camille promoting the fucking.
Oh no! Oh, that one. I don't know. I don't know as well. You know what? Have this one. You have it. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Yeah, no. I don't know. But I'm gonna go back to reading the super chats. Let me just try and fix this right here. Oh, there we go. Fixed. Let me go back to reading super chats. You're back here. So, Lean Lene or Lean Crema, thank you so much. I apologize if I got your name wrong. I think, uh, but thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate you. What about Johnny? Did he trust Brian Runnick? That's what Lena says. Yes, that's it. Jax is back. Yes.
I think up to a point, I would say yes.
Okay. When do you think it? Do you think he still does?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You know what?
I don't want to speak for
I'm
him.
gonna you know what? I'm gonna go and adhere to my rule that I always adhere to that served me well with women. If you hear an awkward silence, that means it's time for you to move on to and buy the drinks.
You owe me a Corona.
Oh, of course. Thank you so much. I am Rose for the super chat. I appreciate you. Jax, please post it. People need to know this.
Oh, that big rant.
You have
Okay.
to do it now. You have to do it now.
Yeah, I will.
See,
I was waiting for something else to happen, but then we were gonna do the stream today, and people started asking shit because, of course, I like kicked up a hornet's nest over last week. I haven't had that sad in the draft since like August.
oh Lord. Yeah. So you heard it here, folks. CK Miller, thank you so much for the £20 super chat. So, and that means you're in the UK. Hola, hi. This is so nefarious. I suspected Brooks litigation. Good to see you both. Thank you so much again for the £20 super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just so you know, all these super chats is not going to get withdrawn into my personal account. It goes back into the channel. Everything that I get from super chats, it's literally to reinvest and make sure that I have the best equipment, training, whatever I need to make sure that we don't have any more hiccups like we did today. Which I am so sorry about, because I know you guys have really supported a lot today, and you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be booted off the stream and then have to move to the next one as if like you know I'm really sorry about that, but that
shit happens, dude. It's all good.
It will definitely improve. But yes, in regards to the Brooks litigation, right? Oh, we gotta talk about this because I read the complaint and I read the counter to it, and I'm like, no way is he actually because I started hearing PR talks, and
he had no chance, bro.
And I'm like, no way is he actually going to settle. Like, and then he ended up saying, I'm like, and then people were like, oh yeah, I'm glad he settled. He can now move on with his life. And this, I'm like, I was literally sitting back and I was like, no, you should have thought that, like, because now you just adding fuel to the fire, like. He just does all these things. He's really nefarious. Guilty people don't settle. Oh my god. So sorry. Innocent people don't settle.
Right after Virginia, like a bunch of shit happened, right? Like that trial was gonna go next. I was back home. I was ready. That was here in LA. I was ready to drive downtown because I'm sure there wasn't gonna be fucking cameras in that courtroom.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go down there with like fucking Jessica from House and Habit or whatever, and like the reporting of what was going on there, because I already knew all this, right? That it was Amber and all that shit. But secondarily, when the settlement talks started happening, this motherfucker was trying to like front and be like, I got Johnny by the balls, basically saying a bunch of shit like, now I'm gonna fucking run my mouth and like air out all this and that or whatever. And we were like, what the fuck, bro? What do you have nothing to say. The evidence is like, it's like Amber, bro. It's fucking stacked a mile high.
Yeah.
against your stupid word because you got bamboozled by a dumb bitch and her lawyers into like talking some shit.
Yeah.
So then, kind of watching whatever. I do not know what the exact terms of the settlement are. But obviously it happened and
Yeah.
he never said shit. So he got told to shut the fuck up and go away.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I really wish that case didn't settle. I really wish, because
I
another
wish so
win.
too.
Yeah, another, like, it was a sweep. It was a clean sweep. So, like, so when you came out with what you came out in regards to Brown running, I'm like, this was coming. And I was like, no, I was like, because it was obvious. I'm like, there's so many settlements, and I'm like, not to,
Yeah.
like, it's so like, so in my head I was like, this was coming. And I can't wait to honestly hear what it is that that is bringing here, because the tease is enough, man. I'm sorry. There is so much a stripper can do. A stripper can only tease so much. You have to take off the top at one point.
I mean, listen, I'm not the one. All right, like I'm like sort of delivering
No,
fucking
I know that.
singing telegrams or whatever, but fucking I'm not the one who's gonna get up on the stage with the fucking lights and go skadoosh.
No.
So you can fucking. I know people got this question, and it's a totally fair question, and I know why you're asking it, which is like, then why did Johnny stay with Brown Rudnick? I'm not. There is an answer, but I'm not the one who can tell you. That's got to come from somebody else.
And wait 1 second.
And I know that seems unfair, but it's just the nature of what the situation is.
No, understood. And remember, if you're mad at me or Jax, you clicked on our faces.
Well, listen, you can be mad at me. People, I mean, this chat, everyone in here is very chill and they're willing to listen. But a lot of times when I start tweeting stuff, there's like, especially some newer accounts that get their shit all wadded up. And I'm like, bro, listen, it doesn't matter what you think about me. It doesn't matter what you think about this information. Like, it's the truth, regardless of if you fucking hate me or not. And if you want to say, oh, everybody unfollow Jax because she's on crack, I don't fucking care, bro. Like, I don't live in Twitter. I live in Los Angeles. I'm going to lunch with a friend. I got my niece's birthday. I got an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. I got life to go. Like, yes. Twitter is not my shit.
You got grass to touch as well.
Yeah.
Like,
people
so
are like,
much.
oh, fuck Jack, she's fucking gone. She turned into a fucking skid mark talking all this shit about Ben and Camille. Like, oh, they're the Greek gods. No, bro. Yeah. Just fucking listen. Listen. You don't have to like it. Of course, it's not like to like. It sucks. It's shit. No, but it is what it is, regardless.
And also, it has to be pointed out, because I don't think people realize how important this, how important it is to actually talk about this, because if it is aired out, other people would take notice and be like, yo, if that's what's going on behind the scenes, you don't want to step in there. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to act in the way that allegedly Brown Rudnick is acting. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, so it does serve as a good in a way. It doesn't matter. Like I do. Even though it is a very simple argument to make in terms of they did their job, it is the truth. They were hired to do a job. They went out there and they, in my honest opinion, they did the bare minimum. I do think like, if you go back and rewatch the trial, you would actually just pick up on the fact that it is no different from an Amazon worker just going in to clock in the time and just making sure that they just put 4 items in a shelf and go home. Like, it's literally no different. It was run of the mill. Like, and it's literally because Amber's case was really that bad. Like, there was nothing.
It was so bad.
There was nothing. Like, I was really surprised as well. Correct me if I'm wrong about this, because my memory does fail me sometime. But I didn't even the headbutt audio, I only heard, I didn't touch it. When I listened to it for myself, I didn't hear it in court, and I was wondering, why didn't I hear that in court? Like, is this an example of them doing the bare minimum? Because I'm pretty sure the jury, obviously getting the full audio, must have heard that bit, but I didn't hear it in court in rebuttal to at least put it to a, oh, so you're known for lying, like he's here, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use a Waldmanism, right? Everything counts in large amounts.
Oh,
Like
everything counts
if
in
you
large
play
amounts.
the reason, it's a song. If you play, the reason that we all know that Johnny is innocent is because we sat around in January of 2020 when the audio dropped. We all sat down for 2 hours and listened to the whole fucking shit, right? And as
Well,
things
you
progressed.
guys,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
only
yeah.
had
But
1
I'm just
minute
saying.
53.
So if you play, so you're sitting in the jury and you got 15 seconds of some bullshit. That's not, I mean, it all worked out, but that's not really helpful. And you hope that they, and of course, I understand you're not going to play 4 hours worth of tape during trial time. But hopefully they went back in while they were deliberating and listened to a few of them in full, because that really paints the whole picture. It's not the 10 seconds of, I hate you, get away from me, you know, whatever that she was playing in court, right? It's everything that leads up to that. No, but I wanted to go to the bar and you wouldn't smoke a joint with me, but then you said, oh my God, shut the fuck up, right? Like, that's how you get there. It's not, you don't just, it doesn't just go straight to 1,000.
Yeah, that 4 hour audio, I still can't.
That's a bitch.
So many of the case came out of that, and to even think that the audio even existed because Amber just couldn't leave him alone. Like, I could be wrong with this. But in November, and correct me if I am wrong, but in that October November time, that was when he after the Toronto Film Festival, right? They came back to California. He was like, fuck it, I'm going to move to one of my houses. She chased him down. She was like, come message him frantically, etc. And then after all those messages were done, they get to talk, and then we have the audio. Am I right in that sequence of events?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Whew. Because that was a complete guess. I didn't know if it was before.
I mean,
or
I would
after.
have to look at it more closely. Like, not everything is right in the front of my brain in
Understood.
exact particles like it used to be, but that sounds probably right.
Sorry. Yeah.
I've bleached a few things. Okay.
I couldn't listen to another audio again. I can't wait to put this behind me because,
bro, I thought that I was gonna like get to delete my fucking case file and all this shit. I didn't delete it, but I moved some stuff around.
No,
so it's not.
can't.
So I put it on a.
Yeah.
I put it on other hard drives. So I made several hard drives. But that shit's like almost 8 gigs in size with all of everybody's depositions and all the shit that's in there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't want this anymore.
Yes. No. Absolutely. Because I'm glad also for the work that Angie is doing to even have an archive of it. Because
yeah, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Like that. That is insanely, like, it's out there now. You can go and get everything. So, and she went out and got the exhibits, extra depositions, Erin Falati and all of that. Yes, like, so I was just blown away, like how much is coming out and the public gets to see it. And I'm like, yes, see Amber implode. This is who Amber is. Like, what the media is telling you, she paid for that. She ensured that she called in every favor, and that even distanced them a lot more now, because they're not even coming to her defense. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, let me read a couple of super chats out.
Sure.
Thank you again, Key, for the generous super chat. What is Adam waiting for to reveal everything? Is Adam waiting?
Feeling like it. I don't. It's not like some.
It's not
like mission that is. It's just things have happened that allowed conversations to start. It's not some like, I mean, he'll say whatever he wants to say when he wants to.
Yeah. And also, I will sympathize a bit with Adam as well because he probably wants to reveal it tomorrow, but he's a lawyer in the end. Like, come on.
He's very crafty, man. He's really, really fucking smart, dude, and he's very crafty, and he doesn't do things just like
On the fly.
when he is going to say something. He does like I'll just say whatever because I don't fucking care,
Yeah.
and I'm not in the fucking crosshairs. But for him to start saying the real pieces of it is like, you know, that's gonna be
Again,
thought out.
Again, it's all Waldman that we're all waiting for. It's not Jax is just frustrated. I'll put it like that because I can.
No, I'm just like laying the groundwork because imagine if he comes flying in like just, you know, 8 thermonuclear bombs. People would be like, "What the fuck?"
So in other words,
I've been laying some groundwork, so it's not so surprising in the end.
So in other words, you've been stirring the pot.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're simmering now. I think we're at a gentle simmer at this point. We're not boiling. We haven't gotten to boiling quite yet. We might get to boiling if and when I tweet that fucking thing that I read earlier. That might cause some boiling. I think we're nicely simmering at the moment.
Seeking Miller, thank you for the £5 super chat. I appreciate you so much. We got you, Jax. The truth is truth. Nothing else matters but the truth.
Hey, man.
Yes, absolutely. Nothing else does matter outside the truth because this case I could not be any more resounding for the truth. Part 2B of the doc is targeted to be released. Hopefully next week. Don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it because I will confess.
For your next piece.
Yeah, I will confess. Like the part 2A and B, the part 2 in general, that was passion. That was just pure passion. It was supposed to be action and scene. Part 1, part 2. Part 3, sorry, now it's part 3. But anyway, it was supposed to be part 1, part 2. Part 2 being the overall conversation on the perception of males that go through abuse. And I've interviewed therapists and researchers who's really done the groundwork in this. Like they are the people, especially in the UK, who they contact for legislation. It was supposed to be literally just that. There was not meant to be an investigation. There was not meant to be anything like that. What I knew of the case, it was only supposed to be sprinkled into part 1, sprinkled into part 2, and that's it. It was until I read the flipping exhibits.
Yeah, man.
Read the exhibits. Read the UK case. I was like, no way. What the this has to go. I was like, that's when I was like, no, I can't. And a friend of mine said to me that this was therapeutic for me. I was like, what? I did not get it at first until recently, and I was like, oh, that makes sense because once you've been falsely accused, you want to prove your case ever so much.
Of course.
I did not get that chance because when that happened, I had to keep quiet. I'm never ever gonna say what happened, so no one will ever know. Because end of the day, I've seen what people are like. They don't care regardless. But this was the only way that I could. I love what he did. I just love what he did, and to me, I don't know. I just felt like I was spiritually fighting for him, even though he's never gonna see this in a million years. like.
Yeah, but I mean, no. You never know. You never know. You never know.
Who knows? Let me read out. Let me read out some more chat. If he does, I'll geek out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to lose my shit.
I'll let you know.
Oh God. Dana Sutton says, "You know, we only believe Johnny because he's our favorite pirate. He's not a real human being."
Right. Well, you know, he's got scissors for hands too. Fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
got scissors for hands. He's got scissors for hands. Yeah, he was a character.
I don't know. And if that's the case, then she should have wound up looking like fucking Pinhead. Like,
I don't know how someone could get beaten so badly, and then the next day she's on an island, literally having. I'm sorry, I know what, and I hate how they use victims and say, "Oh, but victims of abuse, they always look normal." I'm like, shut up with
no bullshit. Listen, there's been like 8 incidents lately of famous people having cell phones thrown at their fucking eyeballs, and every single one got stitches, has a shiner like this from fucking like being on stage, you know, and somebody from the audience fucks the goddamn phone at their face. Every single person's been to the hospital with like a traumatic facial eye injury. Okay, this bitch is sitting there with like blush like this, like a fucking square, and there's nothing wrong with her sclera. She's got no. Fuck. No, you fucking did it. God damn.
No, you didn't.
Everyone's favorite.
You just read at me. No, you didn't.
No, you fucking did it. God damn. This is why I can't talk about it that much anymore, because it makes me like fucking crazy, and it's like, I don't want to.
I get it. Kim Oris says, "Damn, now I feel worse for JD. Seems everyone, or nearly everyone, he trusted, stabbed him in the back and ran off with his money. I'm glad he's doing well now."
Yeah.
I think people forget about that because he's actually lost 650 million. That's not.
No, he lost 400.
400 million. My bad. Oh, I'm going by headlines. Yeah, okay. 400 million. My bad. That's not.
And then just think about what the cost of that trial was.
That's not. That's not.
To get a really big victory.
Huh?
Think about like what the cost of that trial must have been, right? And then to have a really resounding victory.
Yep.
Minus 1 point for some bullshit that Adam said. Okay. Shouldn't have never that should have never happened for the cost of what was going on. Okay. Not to mention that he paid too much for all that. And then to have the media and her cronies for the next year just chip away at what actually happened with the help of Ben and Camille. Sure. This sounds great. You know how I'm not going to speak for him, but I'd be pretty fucking mad about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's every time I'm looking at this case, and I'm trying to just make sense of the representation he's received and how people think it's positive. I mean, outside of Dennison
was the shit.
Yeah.
You know who else I really liked who has the other person I really liked who has no involvement in the chicanery is Jessica Myers.
Ooh, yeah. She's my babe, by the way. I've always said that from day one. Now it makes sense.
she was chill.
Yeah. But
and they don't like Jessica and Dennison. They don't have anything to do with what I'm talking about. Like, they did their job.
Yeah. Like, how comes that is my question. My next question here. How comes it's so divided between Camille and Ben, and with Jessica and Dennison and the rest is not so much? How comes?
Because they like everyone else, like Ben and Camille became like the main trial lawyers. They were the ones in charge of everything and all that kind of jazz. And then the other lawyers were, they're just like extra. They're there to help and
yeah. Oh,
do
so
other
they
things.
just didn't know much.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Pretty straightforward answer.
I mean, it's the best answer I can give. Is like they just don't. They're not involved with that.
Yeah.
Bullshittery of the other stuff.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it's fair enough.
As far as I know, like it's never been mentioned to me.
No. I've only got you for like 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
No, we can. I mean, I can stay. I don't have to be anywhere until 1:00 my time.
Oh, Oh, fair enough. All right, we got it. We got an extension, baby. All right, so let
Yeah.
me try and find that Beberection picture video, because it's that video has to come out. That video has to come out.
Which
um,
video?
the phone throwing video. Where it hit her eye, and then it
Oh,
just
yeah.
looks the monster. It's bad. It's bad, but. I still remember the gif that I posted of how Johnny may have thrown his phone, and he's like, or a baseball pitcher, but he's like,
Oh, dude.
I can't believe it. Let me read out some more chats. Kim Ori says, truth never perishes. Nope, it does not. Ali Richardson, the truth is uncomfortable. If you can't take it, then you should take a look at your own cognitive dissonance. Absolutely. Remember, you clicked on our faces, right?
It's fair. It's totally fair.
She goes on to add, I appreciate people who debate reasonably and don't focus on attacking the person. Yes, I do. Vida, hey, I've seen you here before. Welcome back. Vida says, injection points from under fillers and Botox bruises. I don't believe she was hit with the foam, probably smacked herself. I actually don't know. I don't think she's gone that. Do you think she's gone that far?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think she's gone that far. Like, she lost herself too much.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I don't think she did anything.
She's not Eleanor Williams, like that girl. If you don't know that
story,
that's crazy psychotic. Like, she actually got it. She actually got a hammer and literally, Jesus Christ, I cannot repeat it. Like, it's literally insane. Flame Red 24, hello again.
Amber loves herself too much to actually do damage to herself. She wouldn't even have her own baby, bro.
Oh, so it's true. Like, it was actually Elon's surrogate. Like, it's. Like,
I think for sure. I think it's Elon's baby, 100%. But she wouldn't even she didn't have the baby. She had her surrogate. She didn't have her own baby.
Ouch.
Why?
I don't know what.
There's nothing wrong with you.
I hope.
The funniest shit ever. One of the funniest shits that happened during the trial was during the break. I went home. I went to see my parents because it was Mother's Day during the break, and my parents are both baby doctors. Right, they take care of premature babies in the hospital when they're born and all this shit. So they know, whatever, they're doctors. So we're laughing and stuff and talking about the trial and the stuff. I start to bring up some shit about the baby, and that I thought that Amber was going to say that she couldn't have the baby because of the bottle allegation, and my mom.
Oh my god!
And my mom. Just so hilarious, was like, that's a bunch of bullshit. Why don't she thinks she can't ovulate because she had a bottle up her vagina? You know how many people come into the hospital with an emergency of some shit up their ass or their vagina on a daily basis? It doesn't mean that she can't have a baby. And
she didn't jump on that. I'm actually happy she didn't. Good.
Dude, I was like in stitches because I'm like, of course not. Like, sex toys exist, right? Like, but just the way she said it, like, she thinks she can't ovulate because of a bottle? No, people don't understand how anatomy works. Like, she just was going off. Like, of course people don't know how anatomy works. Mother, you're a physician. Everyone else is not. But it was great.
No, it's funny. That's funny. Flame Resident Jax, you have done Trojan work, and thank you. Yes, she has.
Oh, man.
And I'm so happy that you, if please keep up with it. Ignore, like, I'm probably gonna lose followers, and maybe not.
You can't worry about it, bro.
I'm probably overthinking, but you've got my back all the way. You got my support.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, it shouldn't be a divide, but if there is, so be it. Fuck it.
It'll only be until it's all like the dust settles, which could be a while. Like I don't fucking know, but yeah, the whole case took 7 years. I don't know how long this aftermath shit will go on. Whatever. But in the end, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. Like you could what is the Nas song? You can hate me now, but I won't
But we'll
stop now.
stop now. Yes, legend. Daniel Fia says, please, can Jax explain her connection with the insider side of things for Johnny? I always thought she was a concerned individual who was around from the beginning, not an insider. Ooh, that's a very Groot. I am Groot
Groot,
question.
I am Groot.
That's a very Groot question. I don't know why I say it like that.
I mean, I'll just I'm friends with Adam and Josh and some other people, and we'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Well, I hope that answer suffices for you, Daniel Fia.
It probably doesn't, but that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not gonna lie. I did view you, Laura, and Brian as just people that were like, no, we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure that this lie goes down. Like
That is what, yeah, that is how it started. Yeah, for sure.
that's but yeah, I do want to say something about Brian really quickly because he inspires me so much. He actually, I still can't, because I remember the first time watching one of Brian's videos, right? And
Yeah.
and I can't believe there is two moments. I can't believe he figured out Ayo's location based
Oh, dude.
on a freaking teddy bear that was
I know.
literally on the side of, who does that?
I know. Super. I mean, man, so impressive. So impressive. Those videos that
cannot
he did,
believe it.
bro.
Nah, that had to be like some deliberation between you two back and forth. Like, was it actually just him doing that, like figuring all that out? That
It was just him. Yeah.
Wow. That was
Or
insane.
because when you know somebody's lying,
Yeah.
like you're gonna find it. You know what I mean?
No,
So
I know
he
what
was just like on that mission.
Now I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
the one that really blew me over the top was the picture, Amber's picture, where all he had was the background, the blue bit. That was it.
Oh.
Amber's, yeah, that was it. Where she took the picture in the bedroom rather than where she said she took it. Where I
Yeah,
don't know.
on the bed. Yeah.
I was
When he
like,
blows it out into the
yes!
bedroom. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That is insane, yo. But like that guy has made me like watching his videos actually made me think of it on a higher level, if I could say
Yeah.
it like that, because I was like, okay, cool. In that case, look for the little details then, like
Yeah,
this,
you scrutinize things a little bit more.
because from there, I've always wondered because that's why I was trying to ask questions in regards to you knowing Moses' evidence beforehand, because he kept mentioning Seroquel and how she took it often, and I'm like, how do you know that? How do you know she took it often?
Bro.
That was in my head though. That at the time, I was like, wait, there's no proof of that. How do you know that? But
Bro,
as
the
time went,
moment that the Seroquel thing came out, I said that to my brother, and this is not like Seroquel's a real drug that people need, but just with all of her shit that was already stacked up, right? This in terms of Amber. When I said to my brother that Amber's on Seroquel, he was like, "Oh, she's fucking crazy."
oh, for real?
Now we know she's fucking crazy. Like, yeah.
Is
yeah,
it
yeah,
that
it's
bad?
awesome. Yeah, it's it's like an antipsychotic. And like I said,
Oh,
I'm only talking about in terms of Amber. Whoever
yeah,
needs it,
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
obviously.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
just to have that reaction was like in terms of
yeah.
her, of like,
That's
oh
amazing.
yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
No, I
Fucking
completely get that.
clearly, yeah.
I completely get that. And the thing is, I actually could have had, because the nurse that I had here, I didn't know whether to go down that direction or not. The nurse that I interviewed, because he does drugs and alcohol. So all of these things he could have broke down for me. But I was like, should I actually go down that route? Like is it ethical? Is it not ethical? Like those were going through my mind because
Yeah.
I had all of JD's medications and her medications as well, and I was like, should I actually ask him? Do you think I made a mistake by not asking?
Nah. You know.
No.
You know, it's whatever. Like,
Fair enough.
I don't think it really matters either way.
I should have asked him.
But
now.
yeah, I mean, it's also like, some things have a particular connotation, but are taken off label for different ailments that is not their like known usage. So be careful when you're like accusing people of having something or whatever.
Whew,
yeah, because
I'm so
like how people take like Ozempic is a fucking diabetic drug, and people are taking it to lose weight. That's off label.
Okay, fair enough. I'm glad. Okay,
you're like.
Thank you for restoring that for me because I was for a moment about to blame myself there, but thank you.
No, I'm just saying like I don't know what you were gonna say or whatever, but you just like we had a good laugh about the Seroquel thing. She could have been taking it to sleep or whatever. I'm just saying that drugs are used off label for different things than what they're known for.
Let me read out this chat. She says, and that's why you're the most trustworthy source for me, Jax, because you have never had a dog in a fight, just truth. Your livelihood isn't dependent on it, and the evidence always follows.
Thank you.
That's amazing. 103 viewers. That's insane.
Hey,
that is insane. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you very much. Let me continue reading these chats. Camilla Fred, I wonder where Camilla actually went. That's what I wonder.
That person doesn't exist, bro. That person doesn't exist. Obviously. Brian and I did the thread the video tearing apart that thread. She had like they made like I don't know, a week's worth of hit tweets or some shit, and then it was like poof, gone, just gone. I'm like, that person doesn't exist, guy.
Nah, I believe you. Kim Horace says, Irons, I've been subscribed to you for a while now, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll follow you on Twitter too. Yes! Day one. I'm glad. Thank you so much, Kim. I'm glad that you're not going anywhere. Now, everyone, you have to say the same thing, that you're not going anywhere. Pledge your allegiance to me.
The ketchup man. Fucking A. Pledge your allegiance. Heinz 57.
Okay, so Freddie Stardust asked, why is the fact that Adam communicated with independent creators presented as so problematic, but when people reach out to TMZ, that's somehow okay?
I don't know. I mean, I'd see it a little bit like differently at this point in time. Like I get like during the whole shit was a little bit, I don't know, maybe sketchy or whatever. But like we got to be friends. Like we both we live in LA. We both live here. We fucking meet up, hang out with Josh. Like I don't know. It's like beyond. It seems silly now that anybody when I look at it now, it seems silly that anybody's like, who, Adam. I'm like. Okay.
It's so like the narrative.
I get it because it's like a little bit unusual, but like to me, it's like, oh, we're fucking friends now. It's been a long time. I'm like, it's not. I don't know. It's like two different sides.
Yeah, I've seen some videos on other YouTubers who are trying to defend Amber Heard not calling to the paparazzi or TMZ or whatever.
She fucking called them. Bro, ask Kate James.
You did not. I'm telling you.
Bro, Kate James will tell you.
You probably have, to be honest. Wait, Kate James? Why would Kate James tell? What?
Bro.
No, I don't know this part. Dude. No, I only know.
Dude, Kate James has fucking said how many times that she would go to the mall just for the purpose of calling the fucking paparazzi to come take a picture of her stupid ass. And all the magazines that she had stacked up in her house of herself and all this stupid shit that she made Kate go buy all these magazines and all this crap. Yeah, dude. Of course she called them.
Oh my I go. Oh, oh, I don't know this case as much as I thought. I did now. I actually
Yeah,
don't.
dude,
I did. I miss that. Oh
buddy.
my flipping god.
That's in Kate's declaration
Deposition.
from the UK.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. If her statements in the UK is different to the deposition, then I don't know because I didn't dive into. Um,
There was some specific statements that she made about like Amber calling paparazzi and her
in,
going to
in,
buy magazines and all this shit that I believe is in her UK stuff.
okay.
I see. I just want to answer this real quick. Like a
Yeah,
ton
go
of
on, go
people
on.
are asking about Brian.
Okay.
Um, so
Yeah.
there's like Brian is fine. Like nothing happened. He wasn't harassed by skid marks or anybody else. He's really really busy. He's got family stuff going on and he works a lot. I don't know if you guys know that he does like refereeing for high school and college sports and this is like prime time. He's just super busy, but he's okay.
Uh, Femnatal, thank you for that. Love your picture, by the way. Um, I miss watching Brian and Jack's live. I would love them to. I don't think that's gonna. I'll answer that for her. I don't. That's not gonna happen. I already know that's not gonna happen.
What's not gonna happen?
A live between you and Brian.
Oh, I don't think so.
Told you, Brian is literally touching grass. Yes, Ali.
Yeah.
Yes, Brian is literally touching grass.
He managed to make a real fucking graceful exit and get the fuck out, and I got
Yes.
stuck here
No, he
with
left.
Brown Rudnick shenanigans.
Look,
Fuck.
18 videos with 20, like up to 20 million views. That's a massive exit. Like mic
Yeah,
drop,
man.
bang. That's what came to do. That's what it came to
That's it. He managed to make a fucking escape.
do. Oh, Kate James, Flame Red 24 says Kate James in the video depot that she had to hide the magazine from Johnny. Yes, listen.
Yeah.
This whole revelation on Kate James has now reminded me of the therapist notes because that's how I know it's so frivolous. Every detail in that Bonnie Jacobs therapist notes. I read the first year and I'm like, I'm trying my best to give the benefit of the doubt and say this could be true, this could be not. But there's so many things that are contradicting each other here that even contradicts the UK statement, that even contradicts the letter that she wrote, that that draft letter, like so many things.
Yeah.
And I still can't believe. Look, did you read the therapist notes? Because I actually want your insight on this. What do you think?
I haven't read it. To be
haven't
honest
read
with you, I have
anything?
not read everything because you already know. How many times have I told you? I fucking cannot. Cannot. I'm tired of reading her shit, dude. I am tired.
I'm still saying sorry because I'm like, because every time I ask her to do or what does this mean, I always ask me like, oh, please, I'm sorry if you, I'm sorry if I pissed you off. I'm like a little child.
Yeah,
coming into me.
I don't say most of the time it's okay, but there's some days that I'm like, I fucking can't deal with this today. Like I
No, yes,
I'll
it
talk
has
tomorrow.
been a year and a half. So
Yeah.
again, I don't blame you because 7 years of this BS you deserve an Oscar for your you deserve an Oscar. Jeannie, hey Jeannie, welcome. Literally just met her on Twitter this morning. I'm so glad I met you this morning on Twitter. This is great. Hi Jax, you've been my fave forever. Welcome
Thank you.
to the Crazy Heinz World Crazy Express. I don't know. I used to say.
You know what's wild? So like you have like 100 and some viewers in here, right? And
Yeah.
earlier I delivered a cluster bomb. So as that word gets out, this is gonna it'll start circulating as the day goes on. And you know what like it's funny because not that many people tuned in to be
It'll
like,
be a
oh,
shame.
what shit are these two gonna chat? And then I delivered a fucking missile.
You know what would be a shame if the stream was set to unlist once it ends,
Hey, I hate when that happens.
So that would be such a shame. So if you're not screen recording, whoops.
I think you should leave it up though.
Nah, I'm joking.
I feel like you should leave it
I
up.
like toying with people.
No, I know.
The puppeteer, dance, my buddies, dance. Anyway, let me move on to this bit because
Fly, my pretties.
You guys need to see this.
Oh, that's funny.
Is assuring fans tonight that she's okay after being hit in the face with a cell phone during a concert in New York City Sunday night. In a video today, she showed her bruised and bandaged eye and reassured fans she's all right.
It's not. You got to share the screen though. I can only hear it.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Yes, I forgot to do that. Yes, I do need to do that. I'm gonna play one more time, chat. Don't worry. Damn, I keep forgetting. Right, it's right here. So you can see it, right?
Pop star BB Rexa
Yes.
is assuring fans tonight that she's okay after being hit in the face with a cell phone during a concert in New York City Sunday night. In a video today, she showed her bruised and bandaged eye and reassured her fans
Exactly, dude.
she's all right. The
And she got
27-year-old
stitches.
Vodafone is facing an assault charge.
Yes. Where is the cut?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Where the skin around your eye and your eyelid is so fucking fragile.
I'm sorry. Again, I actually don't like to compare, but this one we have to because she said baseball pitcher. So that fan didn't throw it like a baseball pitcher. He clearly threw it like he was flailing. It wasn't hard, and he caused that.
Yeah.
So
That's what I mean. Like these people are throwing from the audience like up onto a stage, kind of like lobbing the shit, not like pegging it. You know what I mean? They're just like flinging it up and hitting people. And she's describing that he fucking, broke the shit off at her. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, it. Anyway, let me read some chats out because some people have got some questions for you.
Okay.
Apparently you have a documentary out. Vida says, I said 1,000 times, can't wait for your documentary, Jax.
I don't have one.
Don't have a documentary. Well, that was clear. That was quick.
You never know what the future holds, but I
hope you do. I hope you do. You got some real talent as a director, man. You need to do it.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh yeah, you watched my movie. That was so nice.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Again, I'm glad I don't trust IMDb ratings because my favorite.
Well, once it got out to the fucking skid marks that was my movie, you can imagine how that went. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Because they underrate my favorite movie of all time, The Fountain, at 6.5. I want to punch someone in the face.
Oh yeah.
Dark City, my also favorite movie. Don't know why is I believe it's 7.5, but it deserves higher ratings. Sherlock Holmes.
Dude, I got quite a few like guilty pleasure movies that are like favorites that people would be like, "What the fuck, bro?" So it doesn't matter. It's like art is subjective. The whole thing. I fucking love that movie, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which everyone is always like, "That's a bullshit movie." I don't fucking care, bro.
No, I love that. Yeah,
it's fun. I like it. Like Sean Connery in that movie is fucking awesome.
Alan Richardson. She's been a joy today. Jax, do you?
I love Friday. I love Grandma's Boy. I love the Indiana Jones movies. I could quote Friday from beginning to end, and everyone's like, "That's a fucking '90s hip hop movie." Yeah, come at me. It's like a '90s stoner movie. Yes.
Yeah. It's Friday. We ain't got shit.
You ain't got a job. You ain't got shit to do.
But just smoke. Oh, Lord. Chris
dude.
Tucker was made in that movie.
Oh, my God, bro.
Jax, do you have any plans for your channel or podcast? I discovered the band Ice 9 Kills. Their music has made me watch so many horrors. I would love to hear your commentary on horror movies. That's... Yes.
I don't... Yes. That's funny. I don't have any plans for the channel right now. It's chilling, and if anybody I guess I'll say I am keeping it in case anybody in the crew wants to feels like they need to speak out at some point in time. I don't really have any plans for it at the moment. Beyond, I will probably do a big video about the brown redneck stuff when the time is right. I mean, if I were to, I know a lot of people ask like, why don't you do a video now? It's because it would be like 3 minutes long. Like not that much. I haven't said that much. Nobody has said that much. So, I mean, that's kind of the only thing that I have planned at some point in the future. Kind of like how I did the TMG videos, just to, wrap up the whole brown redneck thing with a bow when it comes to the end of that.
Remember,
and beyond that, just if anybody wants to come hang out and talk shit on the channel.
Remember, your channel is called Movie Mr. Monsters. Please deliver on the movie part. Please. We've got the myth part and the monster part. That was Amber Heard. We got that all packed down, all down packed.
We got that.
The movie part, please. I'm
gonna go. That's the other thing is, I don't have plans for the channel because now the strikes are over and I'm gonna go make another big movie. My life. I never wanted to be on YouTube. I did it because it became necessary through the evolution of this shit storm.
Yeah.
That's not my fucking jam, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go make a big movie and do something else.
Please let me know so that I can start, so that I can put that day aside. I can start putting money aside to come over there for the premiere because
hell, fuck yeah.
Yeah, please let me know. Super chat, Fem Natalie, thank you so much. $9 super chat. I appreciate you so much. She says, I've been watching you for so long, and if I wasn't banned from what? Right, I need to read that again. Why are you banned from Twitter? I have been watching you for so long, and if I wasn't banned from Twitter, I'll be following you until they kick me off again. Dr. H, you know I love you, and appreciation super chat for you both.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. But why are you banned on Twitter? Like, why are you banned?
Yeah.
I want to know that. Why are you banned?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh Lord. Kim says, before I forget, I just want to say thank you both for this and for everything. I hope everything is going great for you both personally and professionally. Things are great. Things are great. If things were, I'm a very open person. If things were burning down, I will tell you. I think Jax would even attest to this. There are times, I think if you look through the comment section of my videos, you will see me there. I don't hide things. I don't shy away from anything. I don't care who you are. If something is wrong, I will tell you, yay, this is not right, or something like that. So if anything happens in my life, you would know about it from the lives that I do or from the videos that I do. I don't know about Jax. I think she's more reserved than I am. She's more reserved than I am. She's a lot more
good.
reserved.
Everything's chill.
Oh, there's Brutus.
Somebody asked.
Oh my gosh, is the one that Amber's dog was bigger than?
Oh, somebody asked to see this little munchkin.
Oh, by the way, Amber's dog is bigger than that, by the way.
Amber's dog is a third the size of him. This motherfucker weighs 35 pounds. Hey, here's the bubbles.
Allegedly says, hi Jax, where's your sidekick?
Here he is.
I watch for daily on IG. Love the buff content, so precious. I don't even want to know.
Oh,
what buff content are you putting on IG?
I made a video of Brutus in the bath.
Oh, fair enough. Laura B. Hey Liz. Well, wait, no, that's not the right message. That's the one. That's the one. Laura B says her brain must have been hurt with a baseball stick when she was a baby. I think she's referencing Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, oh Lord, I hope not, because I hope not, because I know that her and Whitney. To be honest, I don't even know how much that's true anymore. Because from what her and Whitney were saying in their depots, and that, I'm like, that can't be true. In terms of their childhood abuse, but I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
I don't know either. But give me 1 minute. I need to go outside again. Sorry,
No
my car
worries.
is getting washed, so I had to like pull the car out. Now the car's done. I gotta go.
No worries. I'll continue reading the
I'll be
chat.
right back.
I'll continue reading the chat. Damn it. Damn, I hate being alone. Solo Dove says, what about the interview with Adam Sandler did with a black eye from dropping his phone on his face? Oh yeah. Oh, I just remember that interview. Yes. No, that's true. That's actually wild. That's actually wild that actually happened. That and that idiot wanted us to actually believe that a full-on pitcher, like JD turned into a professional baseball player and threw it at, like, you can't lie like this. I'm sorry. Like, the lying that was on display for Virginia for the world. I'm glad there were cameras. I'm glad COVID happened. I know that I'm really happy, because that's why Judge Ascari actually allowed the cameras, because of, well, the COVID measures that was in Virginia at the time, as explained if you watch part 1 of the doc. That's what Anjanette Levy was explaining in the doc there. She basically just said, yeah, people forget that this was COVID, and they had, strict measures in Virginia, so they had to, they were more likely than not going to make the cameras available. So I'm so happy that happened. I'm really happy about that, because it got to reveal so much of how stupid, and I mean extremely stupid, this whole case has been, because I can't believe a lot of the facts that was coming out, and I want you to tell me the moments that you guys had, because a lot of the facts that came out in this case was just insane. And looking in the back door, let me say, and looking at the evidence again, looking at the UK case, I am very surprised that she even didn't. Well, she tried to settle, but I'm really surprised that she couldn't just offer a retraction. That's what I'm surprised about. Just offer a retraction. I'm sure Johnny would have been like, okay, fine. She retracted all. She said the no abuse occurred, so therefore I'm gonna call it quits. If she had done that, I think it would have been a much better end, but she didn't. So, it's annoying me. But anyway, let me know how you guys are feeling over there. Thank you so much as well for your super chats. Keep them coming. Like I said, all of it goes to service the channel. If I receive any super chat, it's just for the channel and nothing more. If there is a donation that if you want to make to me personally, you can. And that is for, that's my Cash App. It's in my about page. You can go and donate there if you feel like, you want to support me outside of YouTube and say, hey, have a great life, get that coffee, whatsoever. My Cash App is available. You can do that from there. But any money from my channel is literally just for the channel, and it wouldn't change. That wouldn't change. So yeah, I just thought I let you guys know that and where your money and super chats are going to. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, she's back. Welcome back. Let me read some more chats.
Sorry, had to go get my car out of the street.
Um. Uh. Fem Natal says, Jax, next time you come to Utah, we need to have a doggy play date with our bullies.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Anytime. My brother has a really cute dog too. We can all play together. She's not a
Yeah.
bully, but she can play.
Nice. Kim Oris says, I used to think that she really needs help, but I do believe her actions have all been very calculated and very deliberate. She still needs professional help, though. There is a point that professional help cannot actually help you, and I believe that that's Amber Heard. I actually believe no amount of look at how she's using the professional health resources.
Exactly.
Like there are people I mean, I'm not going to use myself as an example because I'm just but there are people that I know that really try to utilize therapy for their, for getting better, because they recognize they have
What it's supposed to be used for? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but what she's doing is the reason why therapists' notes are not considered medical evidence. What she's doing is a prime example why it's not. And it's and it's annoying. I don't care if you think I'm invalidating a victim or whatnot. I don't care if you believe she's a victim. I don't care. You have to recognize that how she is using that service is not what it was designed for, because it's really unfair. Like, you have Dr. Cowan, for one, who was being told one thing. Then you have Dr. Laura Henderson, who was being told something else.
Yes.
And then Cowan is saying, oh, I believe she was just downplaying a lot of the abuse. And I'm like, I know you're supposed to believe people, but you can't tell. Like, you have to read Laura Anderson's notes to actually understand that she wasn't downplaying anything. Anderson just knew that she was abusing Johnny. And so
she knew what the fuck was up. Yeah,
exactly. And then more was coming out there because she was trying to defend herself with Anderson. And I know that you know this, Jax, and this must be annoying for you to have read the first time, because I was fuming. Remember when she said that she was in Bahamas, and she had to go hid in the bathroom, right? At first, yes, I know you exactly. I know exactly why you're laughing, because at first I confused that for the bathroom audio, and I was like, wait a second, no, put two and two together. That was before, so it can't be the bathroom audio. I'm like, wait a second, you're saying that you were hiding in the bathroom to Dr. Laura Anderson on the 13th of January. How? Then she goes on and alleged that he kicked in the door and was beating her up. Like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going
on? Dude, no.
It's like she only did that because I could tell so much. I'm like, why didn't you just tell Dr. Anderson that he was beating you up and beating? Like, I can tell she only said that because Depp had reported it before.
Yep.
It's so annoying. It's like putting all this together, and I'm like, you defend this broad? Now I know why people call people broad. I know why people call people broad.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Lord. That please, there must be some more gotcha moments that you have seen from your time in looking through this case.
I've seen so many, but I also have been really... there are some times where I've been really, really disappointed that there's not, that it seemed like it was just right there, like the evidence was right on the fucking edge, but the smoking barrel was just out of frame. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
Like there are some things that are really, really frustrating.
Oh, Freddie Stardust, I'm sorry, man. That baby is doomed. Our only hope is if Whitney wakes up, and chance of that happening is very slim. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I don't think people that are crazy will end up hurting their own. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know.
dude.
She
Oh,
could be a
dude.
great mom. She could be a great mom. I
Dude.
don't know.
Holy shit. In addition to the fucking thing about you're not going to stop ovulating because of the bottle, the other first thing that my mom said was she's going to hurt that baby. My mother, a pediatrician who has dealt with child abuse cases for her entire career, had 3 babies die from the mother suffocating them under her watch, reported it to the state. State did nothing. The 3rd baby came in dead to her unit. One of the first things my mother said was she's gonna hurt that baby. Munchausen by proxy. We'll see what happens.
I pray that's not the case. Yes.
Of course, I do too. I don't want anything to
Random-
happen
no,
to
no.
the baby's innocent.
Random girl. Yes, I'm the same way. No.
Yeah.
Just said no.
But this is what happens because this is a crazy story. Okay, I was really little. I was like in preschool when this specific case was happening to my mom. So 2 kids had come into her unit, and wound up dying. And my mom suspected that it was the mother. And she went through this process of reporting it to the state as child abuse, and it got so crazy that my parents were worried about me.
Yeah.
Like that family started acting so crazy, like they were worried about me getting kidnapped from my preschool and stuff. Like I didn't know, but they had like set up all these like safeguards and shit about like how I was to be picked up and all these kind of things. And so in the end, the thing went to the state to trial or whatever, and my mom, there was 1 baby left, and my mom lost the case. They wouldn't take the kid away from the parents. I don't know exactly what all the evidence was, but I know that a couple weeks later my mom was off from work and she got a call from one of her friends at the hospital that said the 3rd kid just came in not breathing.
Whew, I did not
3
expect-
kids. 3 kids because they didn't want to. This is at a time, similar to now, where like they don't want to take the kids away from the mother.
Yeah. This is so interesting because this is what Megan Fox and I spoke about after the after the interview was done, and she covers child abuse cases. And we didn't talk about Amber Heard at all, by the way, in terms of the children. But it's just so weird how the story that you're telling is paralleling her story. It's literally the same. Like, it's literally like carbon copy.
There's like a playbook, that's why it's
Absolutely. It's
I mean, you get farther now when a doctor reports. This is like the late 80s, probably, maybe early 90s.
Yep. I mean,
just guessing by what my age was, that's maybe 1989, 1990. Yeah.
Yeah, she was saying that it's a lot worse when it's in a family context. So
yeah,
it's going to be, they're not going to investigate at all. Very rare that they do when CPS calls, and it's a problem that she's trying to highlight. It was so, like, I want to cut the part out of the video because I'm not gonna do it, and let me keep it in. But it really got emotional, and I was trying to hold myself together. She was, it was, yeah. Anyway, but God, goodness, I really hope that's not. I really hope that.
No, I hope not too. The baby's
mom. I really do hope she's a great mom.
I mean, I don't think that's probably possible, but the baby's innocent, and I hope there's other people around that can, take care of her and have her best interests in mind.
What's Munchausen, by the way?
Munchausen by proxy is when when like the family members continuously making the baby sick for attention.
Ugh. Oh, Munchausen syndrome.
Munchausen syndrome by itself is when you do it to yourself. Munchausen by
Okay.
proxy
That's why
means you do it to someone else. Yeah.
Gosh. Random girl says Amber Heard's constant word salad on top of understand was the cherry on top talking over objections. No,
Dude.
that just reminded me because there is one scene. There is one scene that's perfect in all of this. There's one scene that's perfect, and that was the part that I believe the judge even tried to help her as well. The judge actually tried to help her and uh overruled she overruled the objection and says let's see where it goes because like, and I could tell that he was looking at her, she was looking at her saying don't fuck it up, I'm giving you a chance here, don't fuck it up.
Dude. Yeah.
And then she goes on and say I saw it, I read the emails, I read the text, and I'm like, and then the judge was like sustained. I heard the drop in her voice, I was like, oh my god, you actually laid it up for her.
Dude. Fuck.
That was insane. But I'm gonna play
Oh.
I'm gonna play some clips that I from part 2B. Let me try and find that. So Jax, if you could do me a favor and just talk for a bit while I try and find it. I need to get better at this, and I will get better at this. But these parts were golden. Well, at least the part that I thought were golden in regards to all of flipping it. Where is it? Hold up.
I'm just saying the price is right.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't have anything else to say at the moment. I don't fucking. I came. I fucked shit up. I left. I don't know.
I really want to get your opinion on this. I really want to
Okay,
get your
let's go.
opinion on this. I really want to get your opinion on this.
You tested.
All right. Right. Lord, thank you so much for my preparedness. I love you for that because you had to make somebody that was as prepared as me. Oh, I'm not prepared. If anyone didn't guess, I'm not that great at
I'm
this.
not prepared. I like doing these kind of things better than like doing some official fucking interview, like
You
know,
think
for your
so?
doctor.
I'm quaking down here, you know.
No, I like to just shoot the shit and talk because it's just way better for me personally than some like formulaic sit down, and then we have the chat and everybody has a chance to like say something or ask a question or whatever, or they want to see Brutus. Like,
I
I don't
hope
know.
you're right. I hope I really hope the chat agrees with that, if I'm being honest with you. Because I'm a showman by nature, so maybe that's why I'm looking at it like that. I don't know.
I get what you mean. And I'm more of a like, I just rather sit down at a table with friends and talk shit. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Well, oh no. Right. Let me. All right. I think I got it. Let me share it with you, and I hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, we're gonna watch a part from the doc that I love this part. Out of all the parts that I've done, I really love this part. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but
Testified that you thought he hit you so hard he broke your nose.
That's correct.
You testified you took a picture of your face
She's
after
biting
this.
her lip a lot.
I did. But you didn't show that picture to the jury, did you?
I would like to.
I'm gonna stop and go back again. Sorry. I just realized I cropped it way too much. You can't see the
Nice.
reactions. The reactions is what I
Oh.
live for. Yeah.
Testified that you thought
Let me try and refresh these dimensions. Oh Lord. So yeah, let me go. This is a disaster. But yeah, so let me while trying to do that, Jess, could you please do me a favor and just read out some chats for me, please?
Sure, bro.
Thank you so much.
Freddie Stardust. That's exactly why I have a major problem with her enabler. She's sick, but the people who enable her behavior are the
Yes.
real problem, and they are still trying to push her as a feminist icon. I totally agree, dude. I think about that all the time. Like all
Yes.
these people, all these
Absolutely.
young, very very young people online who are like, Amber Heard, mother, blah blah blah, fucking will be seated for her movie. All these like just these little tropes and these trolly things. It's like you don't know, like you really, really don't know what it is that you're advocating. I see so many of those accounts are like 17, 18, 19 years old. They're like 19 years old with opinions. I stand with Amber Heard. It's like you don't you really have no idea what it is that you are enabling and what it is that you're advocating for. This person is super fucking dangerous, and you're
You're enabling that.
allowing for them to continue and get away with this behavior, which just I can only be led to believe that she will do something worse because she thinks that she can get away with it and people will just
Yes.
have her back.
Absolutely.
So that's what I think. Whether God forbid it be the baby or somebody or Bianca or somebody else, like I could only begin to imagine what the next thing will be.
Absolutely. I could not agree with you more because like how far how I think I remember you even saying as well either you or Christina, I'm not sure, but one of you said just wait until she actually hurts someone else, then maybe you
Yep.
might actually throw some caution or something like that, like because and watch who you're trying to like defend here, because she really is unstable, and and it really
Yeah.
is surprising that people are actually condoning this shit. Like it sorry for swearing, but I cannot. No, I, I, I
Sorry
cannot.
for swearing. Fuck that.
Language, and for God's sake,
That's
what's your
all I do.
language?
All I do. All of my sentences are enhanced.
No, but it's just it's annoying. It's
Mhm.
annoying as I can't because it's like watching someone defend Adolf and say
Yeah, yeah,
he,
yeah.
yeah, he had I don't care if I can't compare it to Adolf, but literally you need to
Adolfo.
Adolf, but you need to
Yeah.
literally look at it realistically for what it is, because that's the like I'm not joking when I say that's the evil that she is inhibiting. Like she
Totally.
really isn't a stable person. She actually believes her actions are righteous. I don't know what happened with her childhood, but she believes that's justification. I actually do think that's her pathology. I actually do believe.
I agree.
I actually do believe that, and I'm not giving medical advice. I'm not a real doctor. I'm not really doing anything like that. I'm just saying that it just seems to me that she has a certain entitlement that doesn't make sense.
I
Put
agree.
it like that. I'll put it like that.
Yeah.
I'll put it like that. It's just insane to me how she's enabled and allowed to continue. No, she's
I'm
allowed to
not laughing
continue
at
this
you.
run.
Someone, somebody just made a fucking incredible comment.
What?
Solo Dove. The issue with AH supporters, they're like having someone play bagpipes next to you when you have a hangover. A million fucking percent, bro. Yes.
That's funny. That's funny.
That is accurate as all hell. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because the reaction every time is you just want to go, shut the fuck up. And that's it. Just shut the fuck up.
Yay. Okay, got it ready. Let's
Yes.
let's do this. Let's do this. Let me try and find the screen. You ready? All right.
He hit you so
Yeah,
hard,
go on.
he broke your nose. That's correct.
You testified you took a picture of your face
She's
after
biting
this.
her lip a
I
lot.
did.
But you didn't show that picture to the jury, did you?
I would like to.
But you didn't show it, did you?
That's not up to me.
Go ahead.
What?
You understand you are under an obligation to produce all photographs after any alleged incident.
Metadata, put it on your bingo
Produce
cards.
everything.
Emily's
awesome.
awesome.
Injured in any of these pictures, does it, Miss Heard?
I'm wearing makeup.
Wow.
Your nose doesn't appear to be injured in any of these pictures, does it, Miss Heard?
That's why I'm wearing makeup.
And makeup covers up swelling, right?
Makeup will not cover up swelling. Ice will, though.
No.
Ice will cover up swelling?
Ice reduces swelling. Normally, the swelling after that kind of injury is not as bad as you might imagine. And for me,
Okay.
it wasn't that
Now
bad.
she's a medical
I have a
expert.
picture of it underneath the makeup. That's how I know how to reference it.
Do you? Where's the
Pictures you
picture?
haven't produced or shown
I
to
did.
this jury, right, Miss Heard?
I produced everything.
But you haven't shown it to this jury.
I would very much like to. It's not my job.
Talk to your counsel. Ma'am.
Is it a doctored photo? Is that the problem?
Maybe
Is that
approach.
fitted?
Your Honor, may we approach? Holy. She's sitting here testifying that she produced things her counsel is unwilling to produce. Can we go into this?
You can't let her imply to the jury that this favorable evidence for her exists, but her lawyer simply are choosing not to produce it.
Right, because it also casts an implication on Camille and her team because they could produce it if they had it,
Right.
and they could criticize the picture.
She's suggesting they have the photo because she produced everything.
Yep.
She's so ridiculous. She's so ridiculous.
That part. I'm sorry, but that part, I love. Do you know how on point they were? Like I said, watching all of this back, I'm like, the lawyers were on the money and they were not on the money. If that makes sense.
I know.
They were on
Well, I mean, they know procedurally. They just know that she's lying because that's not fucking possible. That she gave them the picture and they didn't fucking put it in. Like, no, bro, of course not.
no, and
And the rest of us just know inherently that the photo doesn't exist because you're
it's
fucking
it's
lying.
been a year. I'm sorry. This photo underneath. How has her stupid supporters not asked this little question?
Where are these pictures now? All this other, all this other shit came out. So like, where's
Not
this
even her
magical
address.
picture?
Not even a leak from NBC. Like, I would,
Oh,
if
bullshit.
I was Amber and I knew I had that picture, after the legislation was done, I'm giving it to Cat 10 Barge. Go put it on NBC, put it on blast, so that everyone can know that he's a. Where
Or
is it?
even in the break, some other stupid ass picture came out from the penthouse, like, and then she tried to blame Adam. Like, what? No.
Ali Richardson says, I would love to see a supporters meltdown if Taylor Swift was to show support to Johnny.
Taylor Swift is in her own shitstorm with
Yeah,
Travis
Lord.
Kelce.
See Camilla, it's all good, Dr. Hines. Hey, thank you so much. It's like hanging out with pals chatting. Good. I like that vibe. Now I have to try and find a balance between making it look presentable, like, smooth, and keeping this vibe going, because I do want it to be really relaxed where people can actually speak their minds. Like the way that
No, bro, like-
the way that I did not expect you to drop that thread, by the way. No, I owe you one. I owe you.
I knew I was gonna do it from this morning.
But why didn't you just tell me?
Because it's better to, because I knew the conversation was gonna come up in a certain way. Like people were gonna start asking because I was gonna say "fuck brown redneck" at some point for some reason,
Yeah.
and then I just said, like, if the conversation to myself, I was like, if things go this way, I'm just gonna drop this thread.
Fair enough. I'm happy you shared it here.
No, I was like, I'm just gonna stir the pot and drop this fucking thread, as you do.
Yeah, it would be such a shame if this stream was to disappear one day. No one can find it. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that, chat. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do that. Random girl says she has superhero with. She's a superhero with special healing powers. She actually believes she was Mira, and the funny part is Mira can't heal. So it didn't even work out.
Oh my god, bro.
She actually believed Mira, but she didn't read the source material. She doesn't have that power.
Bro, like the longest time ago, because I know the source material for the fucking do you know DigiD on Twitter?
No, I feel
Digital
like I should.
Daniels. Um, or whatever. He and I were talking one day, and we were like, to each other, we're like, do you think she knows that like there's this whole timeline where fucking Wonder Woman murders her ass? So we'll see what happens in this movie.
Nah, she's gonna die. I already know she's gonna
What?
die. Yeah, she's gonna die. You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. Yup.
I think Whitney
Exactly.
helps take care of Amber's kid a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I mean, if not Whitney's, is Eve. She's not doing that. Or a nanny somewhere. She's not doing
It ain't
that.
fucking Eve. Whitney's got kids. It's Whitney. You got all the fucking kids
I'm
playing
surprised
together.
Whitney want to do it, though. That's what I'm surprised about.
Well, you think that bitch has a choice?
She's not a victim.
Want to.
I refuse to see her as a victim. No.
Well, she
I
don't have a
disagree.
choice.
Well,
Come on,
yeah.
bro.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. She claims she was beaten with an equivalent of brass knuckles. Where are the pictures?
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
Correct.
Kim Ora says, I do believe the older sister with another woman, but I'm not 100% sure. I stumbled on a conversation there. I did not. Chai's having your own conversation. But yeah, if you can also send super chats. They have been enabled. A couple of people have sent it so far. Mila, I appreciate you. Not just Mila that have sent super chats, but Fem Natalie as well. I appreciate you as well. Key been sending super chats back and forth. I am Rose as well. Shout out to you and Lenny Kramer as well. Shout out to Dana Sutton as well. If you do send your super chats, they will be going towards the channel, and that's it. Like, so it will be going to making this channel a lot more watchable, presentable, etc. So yes, your money will be put into good use. Don't worry. And you will see, just like you saw with the documentary that I've done with the series here, is going to be like that. So yeah, best believe when I cover other cases like Tupac Shakur, I'm gonna be covering that. You will the guests that I have coming from that. I literally Jax, you have to come on because I know you have to because I'm going.
I don't know anything about it, but yeah. Okay.
You don't know anything? Don't piss me off, really? Really?
I mean, bro, I know about it, of course, but I'm not like I don't know these. fucking details and shit.
the case, like what's going on now?
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough. As long as you have the background knowledge, that's all I care about. Because I'm going into my music history this one to drag everyone that I know from there to like come in. Hey, come in.
I brought you Nas earlier. You think I don't know about Tupac? Come on.
No, I'm not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm messing with you. I delivered you Nas. You can hate me now.
Oh Lord. Yeah, what she said
so
to Elon's biographer was so telling. When she hurts someone, she believes it's their fault because she chose to be in a relationship with. Listen, the fact that she is even in Elon's book. I'm sorry, but no, I am not giving her. I'm gonna stop giving her sympathies, because what the like you had that relationship. You said it didn't go well. You said you alleged so many things. You alleged he bugged your car, all those things, and you're in his fucking book.
Yes.
You're in his book.
Oh.
Like,
I tell you
she
what.
comments in the book. I cannot believe it.
She really
when I read it,
she
I'm
said
like,
he bugged the car.
I'm like, do you actually believe anything that you actually claim? Oh my gosh, I can't. I can't with this bitch. I just can't with this bitch. I'm sorry for swearing. I just can't with this
I
bitch.
can't with that either.
Thank you so much, Seeker Mila. Um,
Bro, it's like every day when you're like, "Hey, how about this text message from Australia?" I'm like, "Bro, I can't. I can't."
sometimes I
Later.
actually think, sometimes I'm in a mood, like when you see something for the first time, you think you're like, I go back into that mind where you're like, oh my gosh, I am the only one that unearthed this. And then when I message you, I'm reminded, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I messaged you and it's like, no, you haven't. Go back. And then it took me twice or three times to then when you explained it on me, I was like, okay, cool, fair enough. I don't know shit. Let me just go in and just get this over with.
I mean,
Nah,
well, but there's just
I love
so
you a
much.
lot. No. I love it. I love our
Yeah, yeah.
relationship like that. It's so.
Me too.
No,
Yeah.
it keeps me grounded.
No, because then other times you come out of the field and you surprise the shit out of me, like, hey, what about if these motherfuckers made Johnny settle the Mandel case? And I'm like,
What?
I didn't tell you that. I did not tell you that. What?
Let me try and find that tweet, man. Let me try and find that tweet.
I saw that tweet and I immediately went to text you like, how do you know that? This is like 6 weeks ago, probably.
No, it's longer than that. I remember, like, this was when you
It
first.
was
6
a
weeks?
while ago.
I
I only say that because I think I was in Utah for some reason when I saw it, and I was like, "Whoa!"
It was just an hypothetical. I didn't really mean it. Let me try and find it. Oh damn! There's so much here.
You did word it like a hypothetical. Like, what if they made like Johnny settle the Mandel case or something else? So, it was something like that.
Yeah. I should have saved it. They made it for this day. I should start using the bookmark.
Well,
system.
we didn't know we were gonna fucking.
Oh wait, no. What am I doing? Wow, how could I forget? Of course, let me. 1 second.
Okay.
Please talk to the chat.
Hi, chat. What's up, team? I need the Girl from Ipanema elevator music.
Oh, whoop, whoop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, can't find it. Oh, pissed me off. That's pissed me off now. Right. All right. That's pissed me off. Let me try. Damn it. Where is that?
What?
Okay. So I can't find it. I can't find it. It's too. It's gonna be a mission to look through this replies. But I can't remember.
Oh no way, dude.
Yeah, I can't remember the keywords. So I'm gonna give up. I can't remember the keywords. But yes, it's just yeah. So yeah. I appreciate.
Yeah.
it.
So yeah.
Going back to the chat, what I want to know is where has her father been? Yes. Oh my God, Mr. Oh, this is yours now, honey. As he swept his arm across JD's island. Where's the money for my movie? Sarcasm. Kim, thank you so much. I can feel the sarcasm. Yes. Where is David Heard? Where is David Heard? Because I don't know about you. If my daughter that I know that was being abused by this monster, this drug-fueled alcoholic monster, and she's going to court, I would be there.
Yeah.
No lawyer is keeping me away. I would be there and I'm going to testify. I don't know why a lawyer would stop me from testifying, because what did I say that could be perjurous to my daughter? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so where is David Hurd? I mean, like, again, when I see the stupid stands, oh my gosh, when I see the stupid stands go on about this case, I'm like, you guys do not. How do you guys function? Like, do you guys brush your teeth in the morning? How do you do that? Do you guys pour your own cereal? What do you do for yourselves? Because the lack of critical thinking skills is actually worrying here. Like, none of them.
Oh, dude.
None of them. Like, you can't even. Anyway, I'm frustrated. I'm sorry. Lexa Faye says, I remember me.
Dude, I found it.
Yeah. Oh, please send that to me.
1 second. I'm sending it to you. I'm texting it to you.
Oh, no, DM. My WhatsApp is not opening up for some reason on the computer.
Okay, hold on. Oh, you deleted it.
Did I? No way. No way.
That's what it says.
Delete what?
You deleted this tweet, is what it says. That's why.
I just remembered.
That's why. I'll send you a Twitter
oh, yeah.
DM.
No, I remembered why. I thought I said something I shouldn't have.
Oh.
I panic delete.
Here.
I panic delete.
Oh, because I was like, how do you know this?
Yeah, that's awful. I panic delete.
I sent it to you on Twitter DM.
I'll post it back up. I have nothing to hide, so I'll post it back up. But
no, you didn't. It wasn't from like. That's not something we would have talked about. So there was nothing to be like.
Yeah, it was literally an innocuous. It was literally a throwaway. I did not know what I was talking about. I really didn't know what I was
It's fine because
about.
that's what I fucking. That's exactly what I told you earlier.
Hold on,
on stream.
Let me try and share it, and we'll call it a night in like 10 minutes. All
right, yeah, that's a plan.
Let me share this last one. Let me put it here. Okay. Oh, it's already there. All right. It's already there. All I had to do was transition or just look over. Right. Flip it. It's gonna take me a while. But yeah. This is the tweet. I still can't imagine how you all must have felt hearing those audios drop. I know for a fact if Jax was saying, "Brian Rudnick forced JE to settle with the Mandrells." Typo guaranteed in my tweets. No one would bat an eye because that would be weird. I was just making a point. It would be weird if Jax was to tweet that and no one bats an eye. Everyone would be on their seats. How is this any different? That's what I said. Here's.
It was in August. It was August 25th. I knew that I was traveling because I kind of remember having a spaz attack.
Oh my gosh.
Like I was like, I know I didn't tell him this. There's no way. Like, why did you tweet that?
Literally, when you mentioned me, I said, what was it? I said, just deductive reasoning. Just common. Like I thought it was common. I thought it would be general knowledge but damn, I did not know you had that prepared. So again, thanks for sharing. But
yeah,
thanks for sharing. And I hope you guys like that little scoop. Jax doesn't have fans for doing it. People believe that you have ulterior motives behind this, and you are going against JD's career.
You want to go down to 2 messages there from mine? I can't stand Jax because she has. I'm reading your DMs. I don't really care what. I don't. It's. What people think of me is not my opinion. You can't stand me. Sorry, but it is what it is. Probably something about because she has tons of followers and says wild shit. Well, the wild shit is true.
Jackson and I are we're too close. We're way too close. You brush I am Rose said you brush your teeth in the morning. Yes, no. Thank
Yeah.
you. Is this stream going
I
to be
just
left
had
up?
my
Yes.
teeth cleaned.
Yes, it will be left up. It will be left up. Yeah, so you guys can return to it. I am going to be closing down. Because I believe you have somewhere to be in like 10 minutes. You have to be.
Me? No, I don't. It's only 11 here, and I'm going to lunch at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, flipping egg. Yeah, that will be 11 o'clock 10 o'clock my time for what you have to do. You have to be 10 o'clock my time. Yeah. This is it. Okay, Fem Natalie says, I've always wondered about Amber's older sister. I think it's half a sister, but I couldn't find anything about her when I scoured the You wouldn't. I'm pretty sure like that woman wanted to get away from that family, from Amber Heard, as far as possible. I've never seen. I'm surprised no one has found anything about this woman. Like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she changed her name. Would not be surprising at all, because I don't blame her. Like, I don't know anything that's going on, but from what Whitney I don't know, man. She's in trouble. That Whitney girl is in trouble. She doesn't. I don't know what loyalty does. What does Amber have on her? I'm sorry. What does she have on her? Oh.
You know, you can't. You can't save people from anything. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Brooks was Amber Stearns. It never happened. Hey B says.
Yes, correct.
Yes. He was.
It was just to like drum up another like assault allegation to be like, oh, this guy's fucking running around punching people. No, bro.
Makes no sense. Like,
no.
Yeah. But yeah, let me just read out a bit more chats. I found stuff about her on IG. She looks a little like look, send that to me. I want to know. If you find anything, yes, send that to me over on Twitter or on my IG, whichever one you have it. I think that's it. I can't find anything here. If you, I'm just 5 more minutes, and then I will say bye to everyone. This has been a great episode. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been fun, man.
Much.
It was a great morning.
Thank you. I'm glad you're so laid back, because I need people like you in my life, because I panic so much over a tiny mistake.
Bro, it's so funny. Sometimes you text me something and you're like freaking out about it or whatever, and I'm like, no, I think it's fine. It's fine.
Yes. You do this all the time.
And you're like, oh my god, really?
You're
Yo,
not
really? Really? I'm like, yeah, I think that's okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny, man.
That's exactly why I have a major problem. Oh, okay, yeah. You read this part out. I watch a few videos on daughters raised by narcissistic mothers. Not good. So sad. That's probably why her sister is with her now. I don't think she's a narcissist. I think she's worse than a narcissist. I think she's a literal psychopath.
I think she's a sociopath.
Sociopath, yeah. That's worse than a narcissist, by the way. You think that, like, you think narcissists are the worst people? You have not met someone that is on the spectrum of socio or psychopath. Like,
it's bad. It's bad.
They I'm not sure what happened, so I'm open to be corrected in the comments. But they have even removed those terms from the diagnostic manual because of how stigmatizing it is. But
everything is like that now.
Like,
what is the point of having diagnoses if you can't use them?
Exactly. But if you read up on sociopath and psychopaths, they are distinctly different from narcissistic or all those things. Not how they are trying to portray it now in the new DSM, saying, oh no, they are umbrella terms. I don't know what that means, but but no, I think she's on that on that realm. I don't think she's a narcissist. Like a narcissist,
Right.
trust me. And not if you are with a narcissist compared to Amber Heard, you will know the difference. Narcissists can let you go. Not
Right.
these guys. Not these guys. if narcissists find you, they find you in your supply like that. So it's nothing for them. But these guys, sorry, nah, man. Nah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crap flying around about a friend dying in a car accident. What do you think about this, by the way? The
car accident thing?
Yeah.
What do I think about it? In what way do I think it's true? What do you want to know? What I
Yeah.
think?
Do you think it's true?
Yes.
I believe she got drunk in the accident, but I'm not sure if she was responsible if the friend was there. But I do believe she got drunk in that accident, but I don't think her friend was there.
I don't know that I've ever heard drunk or anything else. I just saying that I think that it's true that she got in a car accident and someone lost their life. I think that that's true. I don't know the mechanism or any of that, you know?
Oh, wow. Oh, flip. I just thought she was alone and they were trying to connect. Whoa. Okay.
No, it's about somebody else, I think.
Yeah, it's
Or it's about somebody else getting killed in a car accident.
yeah. I forgot the guy's
Sorry,
name.
I'm working on. I want to drop this thread while we're kind of
Good.
wrapping
Good.
up here.
All right. So, let me factitious disorder. Okay, she liked imaginary men best of all.
I'll do it as like a thread is better, right, than dumping the whole giant fucking text. People like that more, I think.
F-thread is better. Yeah, F-thread is
It's gonna
better.
be a long thread.
No, we're here for it. We're here for it.
That's why it was kind of better to like read it.
People will read. I'm sure people will read.
I mean, it was better that I like.
Mary Lee says, "Thank you both. He's been quiet. Turning back to Twitter." Yeah, part 2 is on Twitter. Look. Listen. Anyone that disagrees with Jax or even disagrees with me having Jax on here to say all of this, I don't mind. I'm still great people. Like I'm still friends with you guys. I have no qualms in it. I have no fight. Like I said, I literally came. People may forget. I came in May 2022, literally last year. I'm a literal nobody in this.
I mean, that's not true, but
I mean, okay, it's changed a bit, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just playing referee is what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't have any allegiances to anyone that I could say I'm loyal to, for example, this and that. I'm just going where I felt the evidence has been pulling me to.
yeah.
Because the pull with what I've seen is, I'm really interested in what she has to say. I don't think, contrary to popular view, I don't think JD will be harmed by this. I think he'll be made by this. In my
Nope. Nobody who's talking about this, I cannot make this more clear, and it's actually very important to make clear. None of the 3 people that y'all know talking about this Braun Rudnick situation, which is me, Adam, Josh, would ever do something to hurt Johnny. I just want that to be known loud and fucking clear. Never, ever do something that would hurt Johnny.
All right. And with that, we're going to close out on that. Thank you so much.
You got it.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to present. I hope everyone has enjoyed this stream, even though it's been dysfunctional. We had to move venues.
We had to move venues. Oh, man.
Oh, God. But I appreciate every single one of you for actually staying to the end. We hit our highest, and it's a lot. 103 people on the stream, even though they're dropping off like flies now. But
As well, we're wrapping up. So
no, it's amazing, guys. I really do appreciate everything here, and I really do hope you got a lot from the stream. But yeah, all like I've said, every single one of you that have super chatted or are going to super chat in the future, all to the channel. And trust me when I say this, better, in depth, fun streams are coming. Fun content are coming. I want to really stick it to the media for once because I'm tired. Ever since 2018, I've been quiet. I wanted to speak so much of seeing what I was seeing, and I just couldn't. Now I can. So I got the confidence now. So try and stop me.
good, bro. Hell yeah.
Try and stop me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But Jax, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you.
It's been my pleasure, man. Thank you for having me. Thanks for, being awesome. This is, like I said, this is really fun for me because it's not my channel. It's not my shit. It's like, just relaxed
shoulder the
and
blame.
round
You can hate
table,
me now.
You can hate me now. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you got to understand that I really don't, because if I did, I wouldn't do it,
Yeah. No, I get it. No, but yeah, I appreciate. Thank you, everyone. Before you go, there is one more super chat, and Key has sent a super chat in. She says, he or she says, I don't know. Do you think that Paris is still in the picture? Thank you for your super chat, by the way. Jax, that's for you.
1 second, I'm posting this so y'all know what I said earlier is getting posted.
All right.
There it is. 1 second. So go say again. Heinz?
Yeah. Key says, do you think that Pirates is still in the picture?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, so he could be back.
I don't know. You're asking me like I feel weird like answering shit because then everybody thinks I'm saying something from like.
No, I get it.
No, I'm just saying. Do I think? Sure, yes, it could be absolutely. Do I know anything? No, the fuck, I do not.
No.
Now I feel like I have to like preface everything that I say.
Well, you do have this reputation now, Jax, because you can't guess anymore. You don't have that luxury to guess anymore.
That's why I didn't. That's why there was like nothing for a long time because.
Yeah, I don't know. I get
just...
it. Femnatal says, Jax, please come to YouTube. Kitty, please come back. I think that's Jax and Dr. H. We love you so much. We love you too, Fem.
Love you guys too, man. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes, Jesse Jeb says thank you for the awesome chats. So glad
Love
I can
Jesse.
vibe with you. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'm gonna close it out now. Thank you, Jax. We're gonna keep in touch, definitely.
For sure.
100%. But yeah, thanks again for joining, and keep an eye out for the channel. Keep an eye out on the channel. A lot more stuff is coming out. I'll be releasing the full interviews as well. In the run up to part 2 and part 3 being released. So yeah, I think that's that will be amazing. That'll be epic. But yeah, I'm gonna close off now. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great evening, and I hope a great day or evening if you're in the UK. But yeah, goodbye everyone. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, Jax. Any last words? Any last words or questions you have?
Thank you all so much. Thank everybody for being chill and listening, being open-minded about what's going on and what's happened, and not just being emotionally reactive about the situation. Freddie Stardust with an awesome fucking last comment there. We'll have the whole day of Twitter fallout. Can't wait for the pearl clutching and Stains to have more dumb takes. It is what it is. I'm not gonna watch. I'm fucking going to lunch and doing other things.
I'm touching grass. Don't forget
Touching grass. But no, it's been great. This is great. I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. I'm happy to be on here with Heinz, and thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate all of your support and your love, and just when you guys say we love you, Jax, and we fucking missed you and this, that, and the other thing. It's awesome. So
all right, with that we say good night. Good, and if I don't see you, good morning, good night.